Shit's different in this bitch. Fuck it. I ride. Got the top let down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, choking on that beat.
2 miles per hour, so everybody sees you.
Ride. Got the top let down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, choking on that beat.
2 miles per hour, so everybody sees you.
You see the European grills on the lips, this tank full of TheraBlue, cause I be in them suits. Brick slick, roll with me, get to contact. High definition, popping, flipping out the armrest. See, I'm a rider, dipping in the catalog. Just got it fitted on some shit I need a ladder for. Come up in your hood, stun when I leave, dude.
2 miles per hour, so everybody sees you.
I can't deny, I feel I'm such a fly guy. Top job, call them sleepy hollow when they ride by. I know the haters can't stand. I ain't got a blemish on my Jolly Rancher can. Ride on. Top leg down. We been through the crowd with the bass up loud. Just slide. On the slab when I creep. Take a bath for you.
What's happening with it? Y'all already know what it is. You tuned in to another episode of Everything Boxing. There you go, talking that boxing again. What's happening with it? Yeah, y'all already know what it is. When you come in the building, make sure that you hit the like button. And jump in the comments. Let me know you in the building. We definitely got a lot to cook on today. It's definitely finna go down today. We finna cook for sure. Yeah, we finna cook today. Let's see who we got in the building already. Let's see. My man, Mr. Mechanical in the building. What's happening with it? James in the building. Almighty in the building. Light Skin Business. Darius Gallard. What's happening with it? Yeah, we got a lot to cook on today. So make sure that y'all hit that like button for me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all hit that like button. Yeah. Yeah, it's finna go down for sure. It's definitely finna go down. My man Jermaine Bean from that H-Town in the building. What's happening with it? John Kramer in the building. T.I. Jones, what's happening with it? Wayne Weatherspoon, what it do? Mr. DeMar 777, what's happening with it? In the building. Texas in the building. Wayne Weatherspoon, Philly in the building. What it do? Yeah. Soldier God, what's happening with it? Yeah. Y'all make sure that y'all hit the like button. You know, I already can see they sending the notifications out hella slow. But we in here. We definitely gonna cook. Regardless of who in here, we gonna cook today. For sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Already. Mr. DeMar. Jermaine Bean coming through, showing love already for the channel in the super chat. He said, saw you, salute, bro. He got an album on the way. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been rocking with Ro since probably 22 years or more. You know, that's my dude. The best dad ever in the family. The best dad ever in the building. What's happening with it, fam? I cracked that boy, and everybody know I cracked that boy. We gonna talk about it, man. A lot of people mad, man. I'm a fan of Devin Haney for sure, but I see a lot of y'all hella mad. You know what I'm saying? Denying what AB said. So we gonna definitely talk about that shit. But it's a lot we're gonna talk about. You know, I'm gonna definitely get into that in a little bit, man. Josh Sanders was happening with it. Salute. Yes, sir. Y'all give me a minute. But yeah, so yeah, make sure that y'all hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? They ain't sending out the like, so it ain't really that many people in here in the first place. So make sure that y'all hit the like button. You know, YouTube be on that funny shit.
2 miles per hour, so everybody
But yeah. This weekend, man. Fred Mirror, what's happening with it? This weekend, man. This shit was kind of lit this weekend. It was lit this weekend. I ain't gonna lie. I ended up watching that Tyson Fury and Derek Chisora fight. And I ain't gonna lie, it was entertaining. You know what I'm saying? The shit was entertaining. Although we know what the outcome was gonna be, it was entertaining. You know, I know it was entertaining for somebody, for a lot of them UK fans that wanted to see, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. I'm gonna leave that out. But I know that shit was exciting for most of the UK fans. You know what I'm saying? It was an exciting fight. Tyson Fury, he went in there and did what everybody pretty much knew he was gonna do. But man, that's a dirty fighting motherfucker right there. Tyson Fury, he gonna put his head up against your forehead. He gonna rub you in your motherfucking eyes with his elbows. He gonna push you back and push down on the back of your head. Like Tyson Fury be doing all of the dirty tactics known in boxing. He do it. Anything that's dirty in boxing, he gonna do it. And you got to be able to, you know, combat that shit. But it's kind of hard when you fighting a man that's damn near 280 pounds that know all them tactics, that can actually box too. And Derek Chisora, you know, he needs to retire. I don't want to see him in the ring no more. He tried his best. He showed how durable and how tough he is, but that fight should have been stopped way before it was. You know what I'm saying? The fight should have been stopped way before they stopped it. The ref let that fight go on too long. And Derek Chisora, you know, Tyson Fury almost was beating him to death. Smooth Groove, what's happening with it? Straight from that Oak Cliff, what it do? He said, you already know what it is. One love to everybody. Yeah. Always coming in and showing support, man. But yeah, that shit at one point, you know, in the Tyson Fury and Derek Chisora fight, that shit got hard to watch. It really got hard to watch. You feel me? Cause yeah, we want to see, you know what I'm saying, boxing is a brutal sport anyway, but we don't want to see nobody get beat like that. Now, if it was Dillian White, I would have enjoyed it. Now, if he had to put a punishing beating on Dillian White like that, I would have enjoyed it. I would have rather him punish Dillian White like he did Derek Chisora than knock him out. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Dillian White get punished like that. Derek Chisora, I like him. You know, he did a lot for UK heavyweight boxing. Although he got a lot of losses on his record, he did a lot. He fought everybody, and he gave the UK fans excitement. He knew how to. He talked that big shit all the time. You know, and yeah. Salute to Derek Chisora, man. But he needs to go ahead and retire. And after the beating that he took against Tyson Fury, he don't need to get in the ring no more. I don't want to see him get punched ever again in the boxing ring. But we'll see. You know, a lot of these guys, they don't know when to lose. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of these dudes, they don't know when to lose. I mean, they don't know when to lead. My bad. A lot of these guys, they don't know when to lead the sport. Macados, Mac of the South, what's happening with it? Salute. Bruce Gas, the OG in the building. What's happening with it, OG? What's good with it? But yeah, y'all make sure that y'all hit my like button as you come in the building. Like I said before, they not sending out my notifications like that. They really not. You know what I'm saying? They sending them out very, very slow, and most people ain't getting them. But like like I said, just continue to hit that like button. And you know, I just hate to really get to cooking on shit, and then I'm in the middle of things, and then everybody start coming in, and then, you know, they want to jump in the middle of the conversation and don't know what was said before that. But you know, so Tyson Fury, you know, it was crazy because he kind of called out Wilder for a 4th fight. You know what I'm saying? He said that if he don't get the next fight, you know what I'm saying? Well, he called out. I mean, the Wilder call out was some bullshit, but he did say that, you know, hey, if y'all ready to see Wilder 4, you know, and I don't think that fight gonna happen, but because the reason I don't think that we'll ever see Tyson Fury versus Wilder 4 is for the simple fact is I think that after Tyson Fury fight Usyk, and I see him beat Usyk, but after that fight, I see him retire. You already see that he don't really want no problems with Joe Joyce. Him and his camp already admitted that Joe Joyce, they feel like Joe Joyce is the most difficult fight out there for him. You know what I'm saying? Even his pop said it. Joe Joyce is a problem. They don't want no parts of Joe Joyce, I don't think. You know, so after Usyk, he gonna retire. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really nothing else for him to stay around for after Usyk. The Wilder 4 fight, it would be big, but will it be bigger than the Wilder 2 Fury fight? Because I think the Wilder Fury 2 was the biggest fight out of all of them. You know what I'm saying? It was right before the pandemic happened, and that fight was huge. You know, overall, if you combine the pay-per-view numbers in the U.S. and the U.K., overall, it did over 1 million pay-per-view buys. So, I don't know. I don't think that he'll stay around for that fight to materialize because, you know, we got Wilder. He probably finna fight, he probably finna fight Andy Ruiz next. And then after that, you know, shit, around that same time, we're going to be seeing Usyk and Fury. Like I said, I see Fury retiring after he get all the belts from Usyk, and then the belts is going to be everywhere. Shit, we might fuck around, you know what I'm saying, later on down the line, maybe early 2024 or late 2023, we might fuck around and see Wilder and Anthony Joshua for one of the belts that get split up. You just never know. Yeah, man, John Kramer, Joe Joyce, man, is dangerous because it's like it don't look like you can hurt him. You know what I'm saying? I have to see if he can take a shot from Wilder. But it don't look like you can hurt him. That's the big, and then he got a hell of a job, a hell of a jab, but he, you know what I'm saying, he punch hella hard too. Motherfucker, he looked like a big ass robot in the ring, but hey, I didn't believe in Joe Joyce until I saw him whoop on Daniel Dubois like he did, and then you know what I'm saying, I was like, man, damn, that surprised me. Because I thought that Dubois was going to beat the shit out of Joe Joyce. I was like, man, this dude's too slow. At the point in time, Daniel Dubois was looking like a complete monster. But now we know that Daniel Dubois is not that. He ain't that. Daniel Dubois is soft, very soft. He don't really have a chin. He displayed that this past Saturday. He was on the undercard. He was the co-main event to Tyson Fury and Chisora. And he was fighting the cruiserweight. And that cruiserweight should have beat Daniel Dubois. I don't know if they told him not to win the fight, but it looked like that they told that cruiserweight after he damn near, the fight should have damn near been over. Daniel Dubois didn't want to fight no more. I can't think of the cruiserweight's name that he fight, but that dude dropped Daniel Dubois three times, and what was it? I forgot what round it was, like the first round or second round, dropped him 3 times, and Daniel Dubois was finished. And then all of a sudden, the dude took his foot off the gas pedal and stopped throwing. Like, and I was like, what the fuck is this dude doing? I couldn't understand what he was doing, why he just stopped fighting Daniel Dubois. And he pretty much let Daniel Dubois get back in the fight and knock him out. When the fight should have been over with. He should have been had ended that fight. And Dubois was even I even heard the corner when Dubois went back to the corner, right? They told him like you're dazed, you dazed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get it together. He did not want to fight no more. He was done mentally and physically. But I don't know, like it just be some funny shit going on in the UK. It be some funny shit going on in the UK, and it looked like to me that they told that guy, you know you're not supposed, we didn't pay you to come and win this fight. Let up off the gas. Let up off the gas, and he let up off the gas, and you know we know what happened from there. Daniel Dubois ended up, you know, getting a devastating stoppage. But it just looked crazy to me. It just looked crazy to me. Back in the South said, I'd like to see Joe Joyce or Big Baby Anderson fight Fury. They ain't neither one. I see Joe Joyce to take that fight. Fury ain't gonna fight Big Baby Anderson. Fury ain't taking that fight just for the simple fact is that, from what I heard, Fury already know what Big Baby Anderson did to him in sparring. Now, sparring is sparring, but hey, sometimes when a fighter get their ass kicked in sparring, they don't want to get in the ring with that opponent that put work on them in sparring. Or, you know, shit. I mean, a lot of people just say that, well, sparring is sparring. That don't mean nothing. In certain cases, it don't. If one fighter is just working on some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just get in there and you're working on defense. You might be working on offense. You might be working on, you know what I'm saying, throwing a jab. You might be working on footwork. You might be working on certain things. But sometimes, right, fighters get in there and they just spar. They both going all out. You know what I'm saying? They got 16-ounce gloves on. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes fighters are sparring 12, but most of the time, you know, big 16 ounce. And sometimes they just going at it. And it's, you know what I'm saying? May the best man win, whoever get the best. But so it just depends what type of sparring they doing. I don't know what type of sparring that Big Baby Anderson and Fury was doing, but from hearing, you know what I'm saying, Big Baby Anderson talk about it, shit, he said Fury know what's up. Fury, basically, like, Fury know what I did to him. I'm the best heavyweight in the world. So, you know, sound like to me that it wasn't no working on nothing. It was going in there and it was going all out. But I don't know. I ain't see it.
Shit's different. Fuck it.
Bruce Gas said Dubois looked bad and easy pickings for anybody. Real talk. He don't have no heart. Yoda, what's happening with it? Crush in the building. Shadow Band, what's happening with it? But yeah, he don't have no heart. You know what I'm talking about? Like, the man, Daniel Dubois don't have no heart. And he fooled me. Like I said, he fooled me because a couple years ago, if you asked me who was the next best heavyweight coming up, I thought it was Daniel Dubois. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But like I said, he got exposed in that Joe Joyce fight, and he really got exposed last weekend. Because, you know, Joe Joyce didn't really stop him. You know, he broke his eye socket and made him, you know, he made him quit, right? But he just beat him with a jab. This little cruiserweight went in there and beat the dog shit out of him.
We been through the crowd with the bass up loud, just on the slab when I creep.
Matthew Valentine, what it do? What's happening with it? Yeah. Josh Sanders, TWT, what's happening with it? Yeah, so y'all smash my like button. Y'all smash my like button. Because I know when I look at these likes, I know it's going to be a whole lot that didn't hit the like button, and it's free. So make sure that y'all smash the like button.
Yeah, I hope you got big lungs if you're rolling with me. I roll quickly, rolling in it, plus I'm rolling sticky. Hit the road with me, only push it to the 50, cruising through your city, super sharp.
So let me see. Yeah, we come on, man. y'all really gonna do me like that on the likes? Like for real? Hit the like button. It's free. Like, god damn. This shit just should be common courtesy when you come in the building. Jose Diaz, what's happening with it? Get the smoke. What it do? Yeah, so you know, if boxing was for real, and these promoters wasn't protecting and hiding these certain fighters, you feel me? Because Joe Joyce, well, I mean not Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois is promoted by Frank Warren, right? Frank Warren and Bob Arum, they have a great working relationship. So if boxing wasn't so fucked up and you got certain promoters protecting fighters, we'll be able to get to see a hell of a fight. I would love to see Daniel Dubois going there against Big Baby Jared Anderson. I think that'll be a hell of a fight to see. Two young, hungry lions. Well, Dubois ain't really no lion to me, but that's a hell of a fight I would like to see. You feel me? But Frank Warren ain't gonna put Daniel Dubois in there with Big Baby Jared Anderson. That's a hell of a fight. That's a main event, but you could put that on the undercard of a big ass fight. They don't do shit like that. It ain't like you gotta pay both of them a whole lot of money. They still both on the up and coming. Yeah, Macadose. Big Baby, I think Big Baby would definitely stop him. Big Baby would definitely stop Daniel Dubois. But like I said, man, let me check these likes again, because y'all tripping on these likes. For real. Yeah, y'all continue to get the likes up. It's still a lot of people in here that ain't hit the like button.
It's different in this bitch.
Yeah. So now I want to talk about, man, that main event, Chocolatito versus Estrada. That was a hell of a fight. That Chocolatito versus Estrada was a hell of a fight. And, you know, man, my brother KQKC, he did a great job calling the fight. Did a hell of a job calling the fight. I don't know how he didn't fall out in that goddamn chair. You know what I'm saying? With all of the action that was going on. He calling, you know, KQKC, he calling every single punch that's thrown. So, like I said, man, I don't know how KQ didn't fall out in his motherfucking chair and shit trying to call that fight. I couldn't do it. I couldn't call that goddamn fight. You know, and Chocolatito, man, he looked hella slow and sluggish in the first half of the fight. He looked at like, you know what I'm saying? He just couldn't really keep up with Estrada. He looked up, but then the corner kept saying, if y'all was listening to the corner, they kept saying, when they would talk to the commentators, the corner said, he's going to pick it up. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to figure Estrada out. And he gonna pick it up. And when he picked it up, he really picked it up. He picked it up. And man, I thought that Chocolatito came back and won most of the second half of the fight. You know what I'm saying? I thought that he did enough to either win the fight or at least get a draw. Now, I had called the fight, you know what I'm saying? I thought the fight was gonna be a draw before it started. One of the judges scored the fight a draw. One of the judges had it a draw. I thought it was a draw, you know what I'm saying? Or Chocolatito might have won by 1 round, 2 rounds, but it was a very close fight. But when you look in the crowd and then you realize where they fighting at, and the crowd was predominantly, you know, Hispanic. So then you know why Estrada got the decision. And before him getting the decision, if you looked at that, you realized that he was going to get the decision where they was. It wasn't his hometown, but it was his people. And Chocolatito, he not, you know what I'm saying? He's from Colombia. So I think they had a lot to do with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ask me, I think it had a lot to do with Estrada getting the decision. You know, it was his people that came to see him. It was his Hispanic people, and where they was in Phoenix, that crowd came, and it was predominantly Hispanic fans. So, you know, yeah, he was going to get a close decision. A hometown, like I said, it ain't his hometown, but it might as well have been. But salute to both of them. They both went out there and put on a great fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing bad to say about the fight. Both went on and put on a great fight. Teach say, do I got a new camera? Nah, it's the same camera. Same camera I always had, man. Am I good? I ain't cutting out on y'all or nothing, right? Am I good?
Turn this up, put it on repeat, let that time back, do it again.
Okay. They said it's looking crispy. Okay, for sure. Nah, I don't got a new camera, but I got like I said, I got a new laptop, so that's probably what it is. The laptop, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker look crispy. Plus, I'm in the room. I'm in the room where it's more lighting. Usually, the room I'm in, it ain't really no lighting over there, so I have to, you know, make it do what it do. But I'm in the room where it's more lighting. Yes, sir. But
Different in this bitch.
let me see. But Chocolatito and Estrada, man, I wouldn't mind seeing a fourth fight between them. Real talk. I wouldn't mind seeing the fourth fight between them because, man, they really go at it, and it's hard to judge them fights. But like I said, Saturday was the tale of two different halves. The first half, yeah, Estrada was clearly doing his thing, putting in work. Chocolatito looked at old. Second half, Chocolatito turned up that pace, and he looked like Chocolatito always do. Put that pressure on and had Estrada fighting off that back foot. Had Estrada, you know what I'm saying, trying to use his footwork and figure out things. But like I said, you can't really cry about the decision either way because it was that close of a fight. It just all depends on what you was looking for in the fight. But yeah, so make sure that y'all hit the like button. Once again, y'all smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? It's free. Don't cost you nothing. And I know they're not sending out the notifications. We ain't even got 100 people in here, and I've been on here 30 minutes. So I know that YouTube ain't sending out my notifications. But it is what it is. They've been doing that shit to me lately. Every time I go live, lately they've been doing that. So I can see what they're doing. But yeah. Let's talk about. Hold on, real quick. Man, let's talk about. Let's talk about. Y'all hit the like button, man, because I want to talk about Jamal Charlo, man, real quick. Talk about Jamal Charlo real quick. Because Jamal Charlo starting to look worse and worse and worse every second. Boo-boo Doodoo Andrade. I ain't gonna call him Doodoo no more. I'm gonna call him Boo-boo now. Boo-boo Andrade. Finally, he done came all the way to the PBC looking for Jamal Charlo. You know what I'm saying, Mr. It's me again, guys. It's me again. You know what I'm saying, Mr. It's me again. He done came all the way to the PBC, hunt down Charlo. You mean to tell me this man didn't? We never thought we'd see him on Showtime or PBC again. Y'all gotta understand, he ain't fought on Showtime probably since like 2014. Whenever he fought Willie Nelson was the last time that Boo-Boo Andrade fought on Showtime. He been calling out Jamal Charlo for the past 7-8 years. Now this man that came all the way to PBC, and he's cornered Jamal Charlo. He's cornered him. Because I ain't trying to hear that excuse, what you did to my brother. Well, nigga, beat my ass. You ain't your brother. Obviously, he working with PBC again. He working with Showtime again. He's working with Al Heyman again. You know what I'm saying? He working with Al Heyman people again. So if Jamal Charlo don't answer this call out, if we don't see Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Dudu Andrade, right, fight in 2023 sometime, Jamal Charlo might as well retire. You might as well retire, because you can't let Boo Boo come all the way, right, after all of these years, come all the way to Showtime. You know what I'm saying? And Showtime brought him over there for this reason. Y'all better believe Showtime brought they were, and I told y'all a long time ago that they said that they willing to work with him again, but we'll see. So they ended up bringing him all the way back over to do business again, just for the Jamal Charlo fight. Y'all better believe this is for the Jamal Charlo fight. So yeah, if Jamal Charlo don't answer this call out, this shit gonna look real bad. Jermaine Bean in that super chat, he says, Charlo beat Andrade 7 days a week, twice Sunday. Well, you supposed to say that, Jermaine Bean, because you from Houston. You know what I'm saying? But nobody knows because we ain't seen the fight. And honestly, I don't know who will win the fight. If Charlo's at his best and Boo Boo is at his best, I don't know who will win the fight. But if I had to pick one right now, I'll probably pick Boo Boo, because Charlo, man, he just ain't like I don't like, he's just not. He ain't fought in a year and a half. He don't act like he really want to fight. You know what I'm saying? He's been called out by all type of fighters, and we ain't seen him in the ring with none of them. So I can't pick Charlo over Dimitri as much as I want to, because don't get me wrong, if they fight, I'm going to be rooting for Jamal Charlo. I don't really rock with Boo Boo like that. I fuck with Jamal Charlo, but I'm not going to sit up here and lie and say that if I had to bet, I'll bet on Jamal Charlo to beat Dudu Andrade, because I don't think I would. Not how Charlo been moving, and just Charlo, his head ain't in the game. Now, if you had to ask me if it was a 2017 Jamal Charlo, 2018 Jamal Charlo, oh yeah, I'm picking Jamal Charlo with no doubt. But this ain't 2017, it ain't 2018, it ain't 2020. And Charlo, man, he haven't been disciplined enough for me to pick him to beat no fighter like Boo Boo. He just ain't. T say I got Boo Boo all day. He beats them all. And I agree with you right now. NE23 EG says, do I know Boo Boo Andrade personally? Nah. Don't know him, never met him, never spoke to him personally. But I don't like a lot of shit that he do. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I've always thought that he was a good fighter. I always thought in his prime, when he was at 124, I thought he was a hell of a fighter. I don't think at 124 at the division at the time, Canelo included, right? The Charlos included. I don't think nobody could have beat Demetrius Andrade at 154 pounds. Like, he was different back then. You know what I'm saying? Even early in his career at 160, early in his run at 160, you know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody could have beat him then. But at 154 pounds, wasn't nobody fucking with Boo Boo, in my opinion. Maybe only Laura. You know what I'm saying? Him and Laura would have been a hell of a fight at 154. But other than that, nah, the Charlos wasn't on his level back then, to me. I definitely don't think that the Charlos was on his level at that point in time. Now, you know, they ended up getting better down the line. And y'all give me a second. I said 124. I didn't even know I said that. I could have swore I said 154, but yeah.
Fuck it.
Hold on.
On that beat.
2 miles per hour. So
All right.
You see the European grill, so the lips miss. Tank full of TheraBlue, cause I be in them suits. Brick slit, roll with into contact. High definition popping, flipping.
Let me
like
see.
the armrest. See, I'm a rider, dipping in the catalog. Just got it fitted on some.
But yeah, Maul got a lot of, he got too much of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I think he got just shit going on in his personal life. I don't think Maul has been really focused on boxing like he should. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't tell you what that man should, but I'm going to just say that I don't think he been focused on boxing like that. You feel me? But Jamal, when Jamal was on his shit, Jamal was a problem for anybody. But I always saw different flaws in Jamal Charlo that I think that if he had fought the top competition, they would have exploited those. And I just never saw Jamal as the best once you really start looking at and breaking down his fights. He do a lot of shit that can be exploited by a certain type of fighter. And Boo Boo might have been the one to exploit it. But, like I said, hopefully we get this fight in 2023, because if we don't, yeah, Maul is a duck. If we don't, it's all on Jamal Charlo, because like I said, Boo Boo Andrade, he done came all the way to the PBC to make this happen. And the PBC working with him again so they can make this happen. So they can make this fight that people have been wanting for the past 7-8 years. So yeah, but y'all smash the like button. Everybody in the building, smash on the like button. Smash on the like button, everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's free. So yeah, that shit surprised me. It surprised me that it surprised me that Andrade came back to the PBC, came back to fight on Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit surprised me. I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. And we've been talking about it, you know what I'm saying, recently. Like, what's up? What is Demetrius Andrade gonna do? So now he's saying that he ain't worried about no Canelo Alvarez. He ain't worried about nobody else but Jamal Charlo. He said he came over specifically so he could get the smoke with Jamal Charlo. So I don't give a fuck if you from Houston. I don't give a goddamn if you live next to Jamal Charlo. If Jamal Charlo don't fight this man, it's a duck. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? If Jamal Charlo don't fight this man, it's a motherfucking duck. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ain't in no between. It's no in betweens. Straight up. So, Jamal Charlo, you know what I'm saying? Get off the boo-boo and show up. Show up. Man, you know what I'm saying? Always got niggas that's coming in here talking out of term, right? Talking about some shit we ain't even got into yet. Niggas couldn't even wait to put a comment in the comment section. Trayvon Wood talking about some Tank got stopped. Y'all trying to act like didn't happen. Nigga, ain't nobody talking about Tank yet.
Shit's different in this.
We talking about Jamal Charlo. Nigga, stay on task.
Fuck
you know what I'm saying? Nigga speaking all out of turn. Just gonna come in and just out the blue, just blurt out some shit we ain't even talking about yet. We'll get to that. We ain't talking about that yet. You know what I'm saying? Type of nigga, teacher talking about, you know what I'm saying? What's 1 + 1? Everybody else say 2. This nigga start saying this ABCs and shit. Nigga, we not on the ABCs. We doing math right now. God damn. Nigga, don't just be coming up here blurting out shit. Chill. We gonna get to that topic. Shit, man. Junior the Truth in the building. What's happening with it? Man, y'all need to check out Junior in the morning, man. I get up every morning, I turn on Junior, man. Junior be cooking. It ain't about boxing. You know what I'm saying? It could be about anything. Stocks, just real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Junior the Truth got a hell of a show over there. So if y'all don't know, go sub to him for sure. Yeah. So let me see who else in the building. Shit. Swat Jones, what's happening with it? What it do? Man, the man, what's happening with it? Dominique, what's good? Yeah, so Jamal Charlo, his back up against the wall. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do something, Jamal Charlo. You gotta do something, baby. Like 50 Cent said, you gotta do something, Jamal. You can't let this man punk you like that. We ain't gonna have no another motherfucking Daniel Jacobs situation in the hallway. Now I ain't gonna get into that, but he know what happened in that hallway. And I fuck with Jamal. Y'all probably think, man, he don't like Jamal. Man, I fuck with Jamal heavy, but he just need to get his shit together. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna kick him while he down though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna kick him while he down. He need to get his shit together though. Hold on, man. This motherfucker camera keep going in and out. Hold on, y'all. Light. So, Jermaine Bean said both Charlos will be at 160 by May. One of them gonna have to move. It ain't enough room for both of them at 160. Somebody gonna have to move around. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Charlo need to take it. I ain't gonna lie. Jamal Charlo need to take his big ass up to 168. I'm gonna say it again. Fuck fighting Boo Boo at a catchweight. Jamal Charlo needs to take his big ass at 168. I've been around Jamal Charlo. I didn't interview Jamal Charlo. I didn't hung out with Jamal Charlo in the club. I didn't been around. I ain't gonna say I was hanging out with him, but shit, we was all, kicking it in the club and shit. And Jamal Charlo is big in the motherfucker. Ain't no way. I don't see how he get down to 160 pounds. That shit, like Jamal Charlo fighting at 160 pounds, I don't know how it happens. I really don't. You feel me? I don't know how he get down that far. He do it. He make weight. So, hey, salute to him, but I just don't know how he do it. Hell yeah, Rolling Red, Charlo bigger than Bivol. So I've been around Bivol too. I actually sat right next to Bivol in the buffet in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And Jamal Charlo way bigger than Bivol. My man Junior the Truth in that super chat. Yes, sir. He say salute family, love is love, everything boxing. Yeah, and like I said, once again, y'all go subscribe to Junior the Truth. If y'all want to be if y'all really want to be entertained, and those in here that know, man, Junior the Truth, man, he be putting on a hell of a show in the AM. Rolling Red said nigga about 164. Who about 164? Nigga, Jamal Charlo ain't nowhere near around no 164 pounds. If that's who you talking about, ain't no way. I seen Jamal Charlo on some real shit walking around at, he had to be like 210 at least. Jamal Charlo can easily walk around at 220 pounds and be in good shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't have no gut or none of that shit. Look lean. So I don't know how he make 168 pounds. Nigga talking about Jamal Charlo 164. 164. Man, please. Yeah, Jay Miller. I seen him walking around and he was at least 210 pounds. But look, shit, we done seen video with Jared Hurd looking like he was 230 pounds. And he was making 154. So whatever these dudes is doing to shrink themselves down to that weight, I don't know what they doing. I don't want no parts of it though. Like for real, whatever they doing to get down that much, I don't. A lot of y'all don't understand. Mike Tyson said he used to lose 60 pounds. I was watching the interview, and Mike Tyson's a heavyweight. Mike Tyson said he used to lose 60 pounds to get down to 220 for his fight dates. Mike Tyson said he used to walk around at 280 pounds. 280. That's what Mike Tyson said he used to walk around at. He said he used to get at when he was, and this was when he was young. He said he used to get up to 280 pounds and walk around. But it was like, you know, after he was the heavyweight champ. And I was like, what, 60 pounds, Mike? What he said, that's what he said, you know. Sean Clark in that super chat, he says, I'm moving and grooving right now, but I'm in this bitch. He said, shout out everybody who hit the like button and support the channel. And shout out to my man, Sean Clark, always coming through showing love and support to the channel. Yeah. And like I said, yeah, y'all smash that like. Smash that like. Rolling Red said, imagine getting hit by a 280-pound Mike. Shit, I wouldn't imagine. I don't want to imagine getting hit by a 220-pound Mike. Shit. I felt that nigga through my controller on Nintendo. For real. I felt how hard that nigga hit through my Nintendo controller. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Y'all remember, I remember when I first got Mike Tyson Punch Out. Remember on Nintendo back in the day when that Mike Tyson, if you had Mike Tyson, see, it took a long time before my folks got me to Mike Tyson Punch Out. We probably didn't get that shit until like 2 years after it was out. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get it until about 2 years. But I had a kid in, you know what I'm saying, one of the homeboys, you know what I'm saying, he had Mike Tyson Punch Out. Shit, man. And we used to play that shit. I remember when I finally got that joint, I think I got it in like, it came out in what, like 86? I probably got Mike Tyson Punch Out. I might have got it in like 88, probably 88, and maybe 89. We might have didn't get it into 89. I don't know. But when we got that bitch, I was on that. Remember, you couldn't, it wasn't no saving no Mike Tyson Punch Out. Back then, it wasn't no saving no games. You feel me? Hey, I remember my mom, man, I think I had put it on pause. Man, my mama came and cut the motherfucking game off on me. She came and turned the game off. Man, I thought my whole world had ended. Wasn't no memory cards. You know how hard I had to work to get this goddamn far, and you gonna come and cut the game off? You know how to say that shit. But I was crying. Yeah, I cried. Yeah, I was, cause she cut Mike Tyson Punch Out. She cut the game off on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I cried. Shit. I want to fight my mama that day. Now, you know, I wasn't gonna do that shit. You know, I wasn't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I probably wouldn't be alive today if I had did it, but hey, she cut the game off on me. And yeah, I got the crying, snot running all down my nose and shit. I'm swinging in the air like motherfucking Cuba Gooding Jr. in Boys in the Hood. I'm swinging at the air. I'm mad as a bitch. Yeah. That I still get nightmares about the time she cut the game off. Man, y'all know, if you played Mike Tyson Punch Out, y'all know how hard it was to get that far in the game. Yeah. And but y'all hit the like button, man. Let me see what y'all talk about in this chat. Hey, my man Leon Robinson said, still mad over that shit. He said, my grandmama did that to me. Yeah, how you gonna cut the game off? Andrew Gray said cartridges used to get dust in them. Hell yeah, man, we blow them bitches. And you be out of breath blowing them goddamn Nintendo game cartridges and shit. Blowing the hell out of them, cause that shit worked though. Remember that shit worked though. Hey, Sean Clark said, I don't know why motherfuckers was trying Mike Tyson outside the ring, but he knocked a few motherfuckers back blue and purple. Man, that's crazy you say that, right? I had a partner that ran into Mike Tyson, right, in the casino. Mike Tyson was in the bathroom doing cocaine. He was in the bathroom snorting his cocaine. I'm dead serious. And my partner tried Tyson, but Tyson let him slide. Tyson just was like, just looked at him and laughed and kept on going. Tyson was feeling happy. You know what I'm saying? He had that, he had that cane in his system. He just did a bump. He was actually in the bathroom, and he was, had himself a fat ass line and was snorting up. And my homeboy got to talking shit to Tyson, and Tyson let him slide though. This was back in I had to say this is probably 2005, probably 2005, back 2005 ish. Yeah, it was probably 2000. Yeah, I think it was in 2005 when that shit happened. But yeah. Anyway, y'all smash the like button. We gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into it. Smash on the like button. Smash on the like button. Let me see where the likes is at, because we gonna get into this Tank Davis shit. Get the likes up. Everybody in the building should hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what I want to cook on right now, right? First, before we even get into the Tank and Devin shit, I want to say, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Gervonta Tank Davis for putting on for the DMV. You know what I'm saying? That's how you supposed to show out, right? When you go back to your area. You supposed to put other fighters on instead of just trying to take all the shine for yourself. And shout out to Gervonta Davis for doing that. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up all of the fighters, all of the fights that he got on that card, because the card is jam-packed. And yeah, man, Tank Davis, he really showed out, and he doing his thing with his city in the DMV area. He made sure that he got Lamont Peterson and Anthony Peterson on the card. Two fighters that paved the way for him coming up in the game. He also got, he got Boo Boo on the card, but he got so many fighters on the card, right? And Boo Boo ain't from the DMV, but I'm just saying. He pulled Boo Boo from the graveyard. Or Showtime did. I don't think Tank had nothing to do with that, but all the fighters that he got on the card from his area, that shit is dope. It's dope. And I'm gonna give y'all a rundown real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Roll another blunt, hit patchwork, going for what Nico till that sun's up. Hit like nunchucks, he can't stop that. A Lamborghini don't swinging with top. Hey, clear the way, clear the lane. I'm topless, different from them laws. Want no dogs in my cockpit. Some throw dog ain't got my low dog. Got my 4 elbows, quota that no salt. Enough to get me shook up, but now I got the cook up. And since they didn't book up, every time Jerron Boots Ennis on this card. He got I don't think Richard Hitchinson on the card. He got Jerron, he got Jaleel Hackett on the card. The young Jaleel Hackett is a problem. Jaleel Hackett is a problem. He got Jaleel Hackett on the card. He got Like I said, he even got Speedy Rashidi Ellis on the card. He got all his people, you know, from the DMV. And like I said, this is how you do, right? When you come back to your city or your surroundings, you know, DC, he ain't from DC, but Baltimore right off the street is all the DMV area. And we, you know, I got to take my hat off to Tank for showing out for his people, you know, giving his people the spotlight, giving them a chance to shine on the big stage. You know, he put Damon Nicholson in there against Demetrius Andrade. That's going to be a hell of a fight. We're going to get to see Jerron Boots in his goal and show out again. And Lamont Peterson finally coming back. Anthony Peterson, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a star-studded event for all the people in the DMV area. And, like, you know what I'm saying? I love what Tank did. And he said, you know, I wanted a chance to put my people in the DMV area, you know what I'm saying, on the map. Even the guys that paved the way for me. So that's how you go back and that's how you show out. And one thing I know that Mayweather was never doing, he did it with like Ishe Smith and maybe like a couple other fighters, but Mayweather never did that shit when he got to a certain point. He wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, putting fighters from Michigan, from his area on the map like that, from the Michigan area, even Ohio right there. You know what I'm saying? Ohio, you know what I'm saying? Shit. And Detroit is right there. Ohio and Flint right by each other. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really putting on guys like that once he got to that pay-per-view status level. So, you know what I'm saying? I like that. And it's going to be a hell of an event. And I'm looking forward to paying for I'm going to buy that pay-per-view because I think that Gervonta Davis versus Hector Garcia is a hell of a fight, and I think it's a fight that's worthy of me buying. All them other fights that Tank was in, nah, I ain't paid for none of that shit. I didn't pay for none of them other fights because I don't think it was worth me paying for. But now, this is worth me paying for. You know what I'm saying? Rolling Red, same shit. You know what I'm saying? Same shit. I paid for content that I feel that's worth me paying for. In his fights that he had before, I didn't feel like they was competitive enough. I didn't feel like they were, I didn't feel like it was something that I wanted to see. But yeah, this is something that's legit. This is a legit opponent. So for sure, shout out to Tank, and you know, hopefully he continue to move like this. But y'all smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? Y'all smash the like button. Speaks what's happening with it. Macados Mac of the South says Hector Garcia ain't no cherry pick either. He can fight. Yeah, exactly, Macados Mac of the South. But you'll get cats that don't really know shit about boxing that'll tell you that this a bullshit ass fight. This a cherry pick. No, it ain't. Swat Jones in the building. What it do, Swat? But yeah, Terrell said he going to the fight. Yeah, that's a fight that shit, you know, if it wasn't way across the map for me, I'll go to it. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to it. If that's a fight that wasn't so far, I'll go to that fight for sure. Leon Robinson said that's the way a car should look for the Juneteenth, and that's big facts. That's big facts. You know what I'm saying? We know how I ain't gonna get into that shit, but everybody in here know how them Juneteenth cards be looking. And that's a whole different story in itself. But this is how a Juneteenth card should look. You know what I'm saying? Great that you brought that up, Leon Robinson, because I wasn't even thinking that, but you 100% correct. But now, let's talk about AB, man. Let's talk about this sparring, this infamous sparring between Devin Haney and Tank. Let's talk about it. Y'all hit the like button. Let's talk about it. This the shit that everybody been wanting to talk about, right? This the shit that everybody been wanting to talk about. And salute to Blue Blood. Salute to my brother Blue Blood that brought AB on, you know what I'm saying? And he the one that got the news. We never heard AB talk about this shit. A lot of and I'm gonna say a lot of Devin Haney diehard fans. I'm a big Devin Haney fan myself. I fuck with Devin. I love what Bill has done for Devin. I love what Bill be doing. Shit, I love seeing Bill get on the internet talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Promote his son. He doing everything he should be doing, and he going the extra mile, right? So I am a Devin Haney fan. But that don't mean, you know what I'm saying, that when the truth is revealed, I'm going to act like it ain't the truth. And then I'm going to be mad that somebody came out and that was in the gym. Somebody came out and said exactly what went on. Y'all give me a quick second.
I ride, got the top let down, leaning to the right, put the bass up loud. I slide, choking on that beat.
2 miles per hour, so everybody
Ride, got the top let down, leaning to the right, put the bass up loud. I slide, choking on that beat.
2 miles per hour, so everybody.
All right, bet. Now we back. Yeah, but like I said, just because I'm a Devin Haney fan, and I'm a much bigger fan of Devin Haney than I am Gervonta Davis, for one reason, because Devin Haney has always moved like a real boss, right? He's always showed that he was willing and ready to take all the smoke against everybody, and at times, Tank Davis wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But now Tank Davis has a chance, now that he's not with Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying, and Leonard Ellaby and them, he got a chance to show that he can do the same thing. But that's why I've always rocked with Devin much more than I rock with Tank. That ain't no secret. But like I said, for y'all that's getting mad and crying and acting like that, oh man, Adrien Broner lying. He lying on Devin just to make Tank look good. Get off the motherfucking boo-boo. Like Pimp C say, get off the boo-boo. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Tank touched that boy up like a Catholic priest. That's what he did. He touched that boy up like a Catholic priest. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep the same energy, because when I heard about the sparring and I heard that Bill and Devin and all them talking about how they beat the shit out of Tank, I had the same energy that I do now. You know what I'm saying? But the only problem with that was, and I believed Bill and Devin when they said that they won that money and they beat the shit out of Tank. Now we know that they won the money, and we'll get into how they won the money. But AB, let us know how they won the money. But I gotta come on here and I gotta say I was wrong about Tank. You know what I'm saying? Because Tank told everybody. You know what I'm saying? I touched that boy up like a Catholic priest. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, I cracked that boy and everybody know I cracked that boy. He cracked that boy and everybody know he cracked that boy. So I'm gonna keep the same energy. You feel me? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Adrien Broner was there. That man ain't got no reason to lie. We know Adrien Broner for a whole lot of shit. But one thing we don't know Adrien Broner for is being a liar. And Blue Blood wasn't ready. My brother Blue Blood was not ready for that shit. Blue didn't know how to respond to that shit, because Blue was thinking that AB was going to tell the story that everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? That Tank got in there. Devin got in there, and Devin started putting hands on Tank. And you know what I'm saying? And Devin made Tank quit. That's the story that I was waiting to hear. That's the story that Blue Blood wanted to hear. Come on now. We know that's the story of that shit. And goddamn AB took a whole motherfucking 360 turn. Hey, by that time it was too late. Blue couldn't stop. He couldn't stop the question after that. That shit was too late after that. That was one of the moments where you want to be like, hold on. Let's go to commercial right now. You know what I'm saying? And then come back from commercial and pretend like you never asked the questions. It ain't no commercials on this thing right here, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hey, Blue wanted to go to commercial when AB got to run in his mouth. Oh shit. He wasn't expecting that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Hey man. That shit was Blue wanted to be hold on. Let's go to commercial and we'll be right back, people. We'll be right back, my peopleizations. We will be right back, my people. And Adrien Broner like, no, I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? He cracked that boy. We go to commercial. That's what it is when you want to talk over somebody and shit. They get to talking too much. Oh shit. Like when you know what I'm saying, like when your talking ass homeboy get around your girl and shit, and he like, oh man, remember that night when we was man, when we did, you know, oh shit. Oh man. Motherfucking Knockout just be coming in this bitch disrespectful as hell. He don't come in, he don't say salute. When it come to Tank, Knockout be getting disrespectful as fuck. He just come in, Tank making motherfuckers eat their words now, bruh. Nigga ain't say, ain't come in and say what's up. He ain't say salute. Nigga ain't come in and hit the like button. He just come in just out the blue. Tank make motherfuckers eat their words now. Calm down. Knockout, calm down. Hey, nigga couldn't wait to come in here and say that shit. Hey, but nah. Hey, that shit, I'm looking at that shit, man, and I'm like, yeah, man, AB finna tell her, hey, man, AB finna put that goddamn real story out. AB finna tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, how Tank made motherfucking, how Tank made him quit, how Tank put them hands on that boy, and Blue froze. Blue was like, no, I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Tank put them hands. Hey, he said, man, he said, Tank had that boy, you know what I'm saying? Tank made that boy freeze up and shit like the police had guns drawn on him. He said, Tank Davis hit that man Devin Haney in the chin, you know what I'm saying? Hit him with some shit and made him freeze up like the SWAT team drew down on him. He made him freeze up like the SWAT team drew down on him. Hey, I'm just saying, but nah, in all seriousness, I know a lot of y'all mad now. Oh, I got a lot of y'all mad. Motherfucker, punk motherfucker talking about Dev and shit. Talking about Dev. Hey, nah, I fuck with Dev. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Dev, but I mean, you know, in Dev's defense, Dev was young. You know what I'm saying? He was young. He was only like 17, 18 at the time. You know what I'm saying? Even AB said he was only like 17, 18 at the time. But AB let the world know, if I hadn't jumped in, he froze up when he got hit by Tank. He ain't know where he was. If I hadn't, and then Tank hit him and took off on him again, if I hadn't jumped in the ring, it would have got real ugly. It was going to get real ugly. If we might not know Devin Haney like we know him today. So, yeah, I believe everything that AB said. Because AB admitted, you know, well, the reason he won the money, how he won the money is just for the simple fact he was able to win the money because, hey, you know what I'm saying? Tank wasn't in shape. It's the truth. We used to see Tank walking around fat in the bitch. He said Tank was out fucking with us. He had just got off the plane and he wasn't in shape like that. So, you know, after the melee, you know what I'm saying, took place, after Devin Haney was saved, Devin started putting hands on Tank because Tank ran out of gas. I believe AB, he was there. He ain't got no reason to lie. Like I said, we know Adrien Broner for a whole lot of shit, but what we don't know him as is a liar. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. I don't know why y'all running around the internet getting mad and crying, talking about, oh, he's a fucking liar. Adrien Broner, he's a liar. He has every reason to lie because he's cool with Tank. He ain't got no reason to lie on them people. You ain't hear Devin Haney deny it. Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, he went on Twitter trolling Tank and shit, but he ain't denied that the shit happened. So, you know, we gotta give Tank, you know what I'm saying? Tank told the truth. He told the truth. And when they was on the Rise podcast and they said that Tank wasn't even in shape and Tank just had got off the plane, well, they told the truth. So I got to keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I heard that Devin Haney beat the shit out of Tank. You got to keep the same energy. And I believe AB. Because AB ain't never told no motherfucking lie that I know of. Jay Miller says, so AB basically saved Haney's career. I ain't going to say all of that. He just saved him that day. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, he might have, you know what I'm saying? He might have, I don't want to say saved his career, but what if, you know what I'm saying? What if Tank had knocked him out? What if Tank had knocked him out cold? And then, you know what I'm saying, would Devin Haney be what he is today? Because that shit take your confidence. You get knocked out cold like that, that shit take your confidence away. And so, you know, fortunately for Devin Haney, Adrien Broner came in and saved his shit. Devin Haney was able to get himself back together. And, you know, Devin Haney got himself back together and he was able to put in work. He was able to put in work. Tank was out of shape. Tank couldn't go no more, and he got out the ring and quit. So, like I said, it is what it is. Tank was, you know, he was out of shape and he was a front runner. He was a front runner. But, hey, if it wasn't for AB, he would have ran in front and got the job done. That's just what it is. But, I'm going to drop some links. And y'all hit the like button, support the channel. Y'all hit the like button and support the channel. I'm going to drop some links and I'm going to give people a chance to come up here and cook on this shit. I'm going to send out a couple links. Knockout. I'm going to send you a link because I know you know what I'm saying, you want to come in this motherfucker disrespectful, don't want to say what's up and none of that shit. Coach in the building. I'm going to send Coach a link. Let me see. What you need to do right now, 2 miles per hour. If you do have any kind of anybody else in the chat that, you know what I'm saying, if I know your email, you want a link, just let me know and I'll shoot out you a link. I'll shoot you out a link. If you want to get up here and cook. OTB, I'm gonna send you a link out if you know if you want to come up here and cook. But yeah, you know, hey, shit. I'm not tied to none of these fighters like to where I'm gonna get emotional if somebody got cracked or some shit. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. What's happening with it, Coach?
What up, Key? What's going on, bro?
Oh man, just you know, shit, just another day, man. Cook it, man. I know you saw what AB had to say. You know, it was a long time ago, so Devin was younger. But I mean, what you think?
I never looked into sparring and never really cared about it because it was less like you said, that was a long time ago. You know, the thing that I say about AB, he's a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't talk about when Earl had your motherfucking ass and you start crying after motherfucker almost knocked your motherfucking ass out, but you ain't want to talk about that when people asked you about that shit. But you quick to talk
about that.
Huh?
When did he get asked about that?
Man, people done asked him plenty, bro. You know, we had good work. You know, it was good work.
But see, this is the thing, Coach. He got asked the question. Y'all can't get mad because the man asked the question and he told what he saw when he was there.
I'm not mad at all because it's quite possible that did happen because everybody, bro, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you Floyd Mayweather. I don't give a fuck who you are. On some days, motherfuckers get the best of you, and that's just sparring. It happens. You come in, some days ain't your fucking day. And I remember times when I done fucking went in the gym when I was young, motherfucker boy, I had an older dude, that nigga beat the shit out of me in that motherfucker. So And then the next day I come back, I caught on to his shit, and I learned from it. So it's it's quite possible. I don't weigh into, like I said, and he was 17 years old, and if AB saved him, good for AB. I'm glad he did that shit. You know what I'm saying? But as far as sparring goes, bro, man, that shit happens to everybody. Everybody get buzzed in sparring. Everybody get fucking hurt in sparring.
But see, the thing is, right? This is the thing about it, right? Because when you tell a story, you left half of the story out. Because all the
talking about with Bill?
Hold on, because the only story that we had heard, right? Before Tank said, you know what I'm saying, I cracked that boy and I almost had him out, right? Because Tank really never had talked about it before. The only story that we had heard in full was from Bill and Devin. So my whole thing, it ain't about what happened, it's about that all these years y'all done left out the part where Tank had you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, where Tank had your whole body locked up and froze. Like, you didn't tell that part. So that's what I'm saying. Now we get to know the whole story. It was a tale of two sides. Tank did the thing in the beginning and would have stopped Devin if AB hadn't saved him. We didn't know that part. And then the second part, you know, Devin got back and he started putting hands on Tank and made Tank quit because he was out of shape. That's the whole story.
Well, I mean, like I said, bro, Bill shouldn't have never talked about that shit either because it's fucking stupid. It don't make no sense to even talk about sparring. I mean, like I said, if that happens, fine. If the other shit happened that Tank quit, fine. None of this shit fucking matters at this point. And all these fucking people making a mountain out of a molehill. Bill fucked up for even talking about it too. Because what happens in sparring is supposed to stay in sparring. That's just the rules of every fucking gym across the nation. And either way, if he fucking hurt Dev, hey, bro, that shit happens. That fucking happens to everybody, bro. So that shit is just dumb, bro. I just find it to be stupid. At this point in their career, they both grown men now. So let's see this fucking fight. That's all I'm saying.
Coach, you know you're my brother, but I got to keep it 100 with you, Coach.
Yeah.
We gonna keep. I'm gonna keep it $150 with you, Coach. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping the same energy. You didn't have that same energy when people was talking about how Dev was putting hands on Tank. It wasn't.
I never talked about it.
No, but yeah, you did, Coach. It wasn't stupid to you then. When everybody was running around talking about how Dev put hands on Tank, it wasn't stupid to you then. It'd be stupid to you when the other side of the story come out.
Hold on, knockout right there. I always said I never weighed into sparring. He right there. I never cared about that shit, bro.
I mean, you told me that, but we have been on some panels where you was like, he made your boy quit.
Nah,
he made him quit. I'm sorry, he made him quit. Like you
stand on that shit, Coach.
I tell you what, I might have been doing the shit to be antagonistic, you know, just to fuck with people. But man, I never cared about that shit. I could care less. I want to see the fights now. And if he did fuck him up, he fucked him up. That's good. He learned from it. Obviously, this nigga's undisputed. And and I talked to Knockout this weekend. All the shit that Tank is doing, nigga, I'm fucking starting to be proud as fuck of him now. And y'all know how I felt about him ducking and dodging niggas. Now that I know for sure he done left Floyd, he want all the smoke, nigga, I'm happy about the situation, bro. I really and truly am. And I'm proud of the way the young man is taking over his own career.
Man, it ain't a boxing fan that can't apply what Tank doing right now. Real shit. If you got a problem with what Tank doing, then you just a hater, period.
Yeah, bro. I called Knockout yesterday. I called him and said, Knockout, dog, I'm starting to be proud of your boy, bro. He was like, I told you, Coach. I told you. I said, bro, I'm fucking happy that this kid, he really away from Floyd, bro. And he's really want to smoke. And the way he was talking, I'm here to show these niggas on what I'm about. And you can see that all the shit on the internet has been aggravating the shit out of him, bro, because this shit wasn't his doing, bro. And so I'm happy about it. Now we gonna get to see the fights we want to see, bro. And that's what I'm happy about.
Yeah, man, you could tell, like Knockout, I know this your boy, but like I said, and I said it in my video, and I've said it a couple times, like you could tell that he got a whole lot of anger built up in him from years and years of frustration. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you on the outside peeping through the blind. You seeing all these other fighters fight the best, and each time they put a fight on your table, it's some shit that ain't nobody in the boxing world asked for. You know what I'm saying? And then people get to talking. The fans get to saying that you a fraud, you know, and all of that. And now he's kind of fed up with hearing all of that shit. And I like his energy. The energy that he giving, like, yeah, I'm ready to step on everything. And for the first time, I actually believe it this time, right? Yeah. I believe that he really feel that way. And he feels like, you know, the mode I'm in right now, I'm stepping on any and everybody. Now, do I think that he could beat Devin? Yeah, I always thought that he would win against Devin. You know what I'm saying? Devin got too many things that he do, and too many different little flaws that he do that plays into Tank Davis's hands. Do I think he could beat Shakur? Fuck no. Do I think it'll be a hell of a fight? You know what I'm saying? Probably, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the best fight in boxing? Yeah. That him and Shakur to me is like Errol Spence and Jerron Boots Ennis type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how good that fight is. I just got Shakur beating him, but everybody else, shit. You know what I'm saying? He's dangerous in the mode, and we see that he's been in shape. Usually around this time, we see Gervonta Davis still out of shape. We ain't really seen him big and out of shape in a long time. That's another dangerous situation for anybody that's gonna get in the ring with him. But knockout, give you a chance to cook on this situation, man. I know that's your boy. How did you feel when he said what he said?
I mean, bro, like, so for me with AB, the thing is this: if you're saying that he lying, then that means you're saying he lying about Devin getting the upper hand too, because he told you what both of them said. So people that are trying to act like he lying, so are you just saying he's only lying about what Tank did good in sparring, or is he lying about Devin too? So that to say that he's lying makes no sense. You know what I mean? It just doesn't to me, and it just further solidified what I always thought about the fight. I thought that in order for Devin to beat Tank, he'd have to be switched on and be perfect for literally 12 rounds, and that all Tank got to do is catch him and crack him, and if Tank hurt him, he's not getting out that fight. You know what I mean? Like the fight could literally be playing out like the Linares fight, bro. Like he could literally outbox Tank 10 rounds to 0 and be up on the course 10 rounds to 0. And if he gets clipped by Tank, the way that he got clipped by Linares, he's not surviving, bro. Like that, like I always knew that, and it seems like based on what AB was saying, that's how the sparring played out. Tank caught him, probably would have stopped him and starched his ass, but they had that whole little chaos go on in the ring. Devin was able to recover. He was in better shape, and he started getting off on Tank then. But the thing about a real fight is they both gonna be in great shape. They both gonna be in great shape. So if the only time you can get off on Tank is when he get tired, I think that's gonna be a problem in the real fight. And then, as AB said, bro, 16-ounce gloves in sparring versus 8 ounces gloves in a real fight. Headgear in sparring versus no headgear in a real fight. It's just a lot of things to lead me to believe that I'm on the right side of that Tank Davis Devin Haney argument when it comes to who's gonna win that fight. To me though, what I and I'm not no hater, bro. Like I don't want nobody to misconstrue what I'm saying. So if we're assuming AB is telling the truth, then what are we saying? What are we saying about the Haneys, and what light does that paint them in that they left that part out for all these years? Like, bro, let's keep it all the way 100, bro. Like, and then when I be calling out Cap and letting y'all see the contradictions and inconsistencies, people tell me that I don't like Devin or that I'm a hater and shit. But bro, it be so many all the time that I can't help but to call out. Shout out to AB for giving both fighters their flowers and their credit. Will it mean something come fight night? I don't know. It don't change my perception of how I see that fight. I just know that if Tank is cracking you and doing what AB said he did to you with 16-ounce gloves on and headgear on, bro, that leads me to believe that you just one clean, like not multiple shots. It ain't like Tank got to break you down or nothing. You literally going into that fight. You going into that fight with Tank Davis if you Devin Haney, one punch away from losing that fight, literally the whole 12 goddamn rounds. Because you can't take his power, bro. You're not gonna be able to take his power, bro.
He was 17, bro.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool.
Well,
that's cool. He got. I'm sure he's way better. I think he's matured more, obviously. He's probably much more confident being with the accomplishment that he has and shit. But Tank is also, and I don't know, but I don't know how much better your chin get. You know, either you can take a shot or you can't. So I don't know how much better your chin get the older that you get. Maybe you get stronger. Maybe you get better in the gym. But if you can't take a shot from a certain level of power puncher, you just can't take a shot, bro. You know, it is what it is. But I just want to see the fight, bro. That's all. That's really all I'm here for. I want to see the fight. And you know, again, shout out to AB for finally telling the whole story, giving both sides. Cause I always told y'all, bro, when this shit would come up, I said, ain't no way you gonna get me to believe that anybody is sparring Devin Haney and Devin Haney don't have good moments of where he boxing their ass. And you ain't gonna get me believe that anybody from 140 down is gonna spar Tank Davis and Tank Davis ain't gonna have no moments against him, bro. That shit, like, they too good for that shit, bro. So stop it. So this whole thing, oh, we beat his ass, he couldn't do shit. We made him quit. We did all this shit. Nah, bro, like that man too good for that shit, bro. Just like you too good for you not to have moments. Like it just so he verified what I already believed and what I already knew. So you know, it is what it is. It's good to talk about, but now we got to hold Tank to his word. As y'all can see, he ain't with Mayweather no more. Tried to tell y'all that shit last week. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't with him no more. And he said out his own mouth on the Rise podcast, after these two fights, I want to fight Devin Haney next. That's the fight that I want to go get next. So we hold him to it, and that's what you gotta go do. And Devin don't have to fight you at 135. You can go fight him at 140. But you said that's the fight you're going after next, so I need you to go try to make that fight, and then that'll be, I mean, that's fighter of the year solidified right there. If he fight fucking Hector Luis Garcia, then fight Ryan in April or May, and then finish up the year with a Devin Haney fight. If he's able to win all those fights, ain't nobody else even need to apply for fighter of the year, bro. That shit over with.
I honestly don't see him fight more than twice next year. I honestly don't.
So you think he'll fight? You think he'll fight in April or May and then not fight again all year?
I don't think that's gonna happen in April or May. I think that fight not gonna happen until the summertime, like probably like June.
Well, I thought they already.
They don't have a date yet. They talking about, man. We know how these cats move. We know how boxing do. If boxing tell you this far out, if they tell you that the fight gonna be in April, when we get closer, they're gonna continue to move it, and the next thing you know, we be watching the fight in July. That's how boxing do, bro. We know that. We all know that. When do we actually, you know what I'm saying? It's very, very, a fight of this magnitude, it's very seldom that it happens in the month that they say it's going to happen. When it's this far out. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? We going to end up seeing that fight in June or July. That's when that fight going to happen.
But remember, we also ain't seen Tank have two fights like this lined up. He kind of got more control now, so maybe he was only fighting twice a year because that's what Floyd and them wanted to do, and maybe he will be more active now. We just got. I mean, I'm just excited to see what he does because you could tell he got complete control of what he's doing now. So all criticism, all credit gonna go to him now.
You gotta look. You gotta think about it, right? I don't think they fight in January, February, March, April. They ain't gonna turn around in no 2.5 months and fight again. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that they're gonna turn around in 2.5, 3 months and fight again. We just don't never see that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? It just, I mean, it's possible they can, but they don't do that shit. And when we know how PBC and Showtime and all them roll, they like to screen they shit out. But they gonna get these big fighters 2 paydays a year. They gonna get paid well, but it's gonna be 2 paydays a year. They ain't letting these top fighters fight 3 and 4 times a year. They don't. Only fighter we see that gets to do that at that level, the level that these fighters are at, it's Canelo. That's it. And Tyson Fury, but you know, he pretty much do what he want to do.
Given the star presence of Tank, that's what make me say that they fight that fight in July. You talking about the star presence of Tank, which means they want stars on attendance to watch him. Yeah, I mean, you seen them ask him that question at the press conference the other day. So, yeah, I mean, and then Ryan, his social media presence, I don't see them having that fight early in the year. So I agree with you on that one. But to watch Tank evolve and to hear him speak as a man and to watch him take control of his career, man, who can't apply that?
Yep.
Now, let me ask you, right? One thing I did notice is I love everything he's doing, but come on, let's not act like we didn't notice that he have a difficult time speaking. He's not a speaker, you know. And before you had Leonard Ellaby doing all of the speaking for Tank. I mean, y'all think that he should get somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like Leonard.
No.
Nah.
To do all the talking himself.
Yeah.
Hell nah. Let him talk because number one, that's him. That's who he is. That's where he's from, and people connect with that shit. And number two, like that ain't what people watch him for. Like ain't nobody gonna be like shit. But you know what? I ain't fucking with Tank. I ain't gonna order that Hector Luis Garcia fight because that nigga just said some stupid ass sentence that I couldn't understand.
Wasn't. It's not that. It's like that. You could tell he don't like to speak. Right? He don't like to speak, and like really, he don't really speak. Like he don't say nothing to sell the fight. But like you said, how he sells the fight is people just want to see him get a knockout. That's it.
I watched him on the Rise podcast. I watched him talk on the Rise podcast, and he was being himself. And he can talk. He just when he trying to be politically correct, and when he got them say he need to just let all that shit go and just be himself, bro.
He do. And you know what knockout he already built. That's he already built. The fuck. Tank is Tank, and everybody know Tank and how he.
Like when you say when he drop an N-bomb or he cut somebody out, don't apologize for that shit, bro. Just be you.
They don't care, bro. Like Tank is already built. He built.
Yeah, just be you, bro. You ain't gotta put on no image. You ain't got to Andre.
Eloquent.
You ain't got to Andre Ward this shit, bro. As a matter of fact, that's gonna get more people watching you because either people it's gonna do one or two things. People gonna be like, yeah, I mess with Tank. He real, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to start watching him. Or the people that is uptight, they gonna be like, man, I just want to watch him lose. I just don't like the way he carries himself. He's a thug. He's this, he's that, and shit. They're still gonna watch though because they gonna want to see him lose.
Say shit like that.
A lot of people saying that. A lot of people saying that the more that he does it, I see a lot of people saying the more that he does it, the better he'll get. Because we also got to realize that he ain't never had to speak for himself really. Leonard Ellaby, first it was Floyd doing all the talking, and then Leonard Ellaby, he did all the talking. Now Tank Davis actually has to promote and do all of that himself.
Shit, as long as he promoting and he giving us fucking Jerron Ennis, Rashidi Ellis, and fucking Demetrius Andrade, and then putting people from their own city on the goddamn card. As long as he doing that, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't give a fuck what he say.
And not only that,
as long as we can look at the cards, bro, I don't care, bro.
Adrien Broner, remember how AB cards used to be with Gervonta, the Charlos on there? They had a stack of AB cards.
Man, y'all act like y'all forgot Mike Tyson. Like this motherfucker was eloquent back then. That motherfucker ain't give a fuck.
Hold on real quick, man. So Robert Gamble, he bring his weird ass up in here talking about y'all sound retarded. Nigga, if we retarded, what the fuck is you up in here sitting in the goddamn chat typing to motherfucking retarded motherfuckers. You up in here watching 4 retarded motherfuckers.
This nigga sitting in the back of the movie theater. He done bought a ticket to the movie.
But you in here watching us. What that make you?
Robert, I love to show you how retarded I'm not, Robert. Just hit my email. We can set it up and you can choose whatever you want. We can have a
I'm watching and I'm typing, but y'all retarded.
I'm retarded.
I guarantee you, it's a chemist up here, somebody that's heavy in real estate, and somebody that look at contracts every day for a motherfucking living. Boy, you better learn some shit, man.
Retarded? Really?
you better learn some shit, man.
I thought I was
the brightest minds.
I'm sorry.
Stupid motherfucker.
He said, y'all some retarded clowns.
I thought
retarded clown, but you typing to retarded clowns. Yeah, what the fuck that make your stupid ass?
Wow, that's crazy. I thought I was educated. I'm sorry, motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm retarded.
What the fuck did make this dumb ass?
I do know this, Robert.
Well, Robert, everybody up here can speak and talk. So since you chose to say the word retarded, then we gonna talk to your stupid ass.
Yeah,
now
Robert.
You get us to articulate ourselves. Stupid
Robert,
ass.
well, since I'm retarded, I think you a bitch ass motherfucker who I bet you won't get in the ring and I'll beat your motherfucking ass. I bet that, Robert. You bitch ass motherfucker. I bet you that, Robert. You fucking
Motherfucker,
bitch.
Rudy Poot ass boy.
Fuck out of here.
Uh,
Clown. I thought I
matter
was
of fact,
educated.
you know what? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do him a favor. You know what I'm saying? Since he want to be fucking seen and shit, since he want to be
Put
seen,
him on
he
stage, Keith.
want to be the center of attention. You know what I'm saying? Bring your Rudy Poot ass in here and grab this motherfucking link.
Yeah,
Don't nobody
Robert.
touch this
He
link.
ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
That's
unhide him because I blocked him, bro. Y'all
Come on,
unhide him.
Rob.
Yeah,
Unhide
don't
him.
block him, unhide him.
Somebody with a
Let
wrench.
him grab the
Unblock.
link.
Yeah.
Don't block him, unhide him, and let him grab the link.
Yeah,
And I'm
Johnny
come
Q
up
got
here and tell me how retarded I am.
Yeah, I want to know how I'm retarded. I want to know what Robert do for a living other than troll.
I done been the smartest, dumbest nigga I know, but I ain't never been retarded.
You Rudy Poot ass nigga. Hit the link.
He ain't hit that fucking link.
He ain't gonna hit the link.
Hell no.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure that he untimed, cause I'm gonna untime his ass. Hold on.
I can see he on time. He
Okay,
unhidden. I see it in the
he
chat.
don't want
Yeah.
to hit the link.
Think, Robert.
I got it up on the YouTube too. They unblocked him. Johnny Q unblocked him.
Oh, Rudy Poot ass want to sit in the comment and just blurt out some just ignorant ass shit. Anyway, back to the show. You know what I'm saying? Back to the show at hand. It's a lot. It's a lot of shit I'm gonna cook on this week, man. It's a lot of shit I'm gonna cook on. I can't wait to cook on. I know everybody on this panel, man. It's a lot been going on in boxing, though, man. It's a lot been going on in boxing. But as far as Tank Davis, when you see his star status going, if he knock out Ryan Garcia,
He gonna be up there. I'm gonna be honest, bro. That's a tough fucking fight, bro. I want to see that shit bad for real.
Ryan Garcia today announced his fight, right? Now, this is my only thing, right? This is my only thing is I still don't believe that Ryan Garcia's handlers believe in him all the way. They still got doubts about Ryan Garcia, and I think Ryan Garcia can fight his ass off. I think he's hella talented, but they have doubts about Ryan Garcia. Because why do they have Ryan Garcia fighting? I don't know who the fuck he is. What's his name? Knockout?
Man, he fighting a dude that was on the goddamn. I think this dude was on like a Manny Pacquiao undercard like 10 years ago. This dude like 40 years old. I'm finna try to find his name.
Yeah, why is he fighting this washed up ass dude?
His name is Mercito Gesta, bro. I know this dude from somewhere, bro.
Mercito Gaston. I never heard of this dude. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck is Ryan Garcia fighting an opponent like this when he could have fought somebody like Jojo Diaz? But that shows me that they don't believe in Ryan Garcia. And now
35 years old, southpaw, 5'7", only got a 68-inch reach, lost 1, 2, 3 of his last 5 fights, got knocked out by a dude named Juan Antonio Rodriguez. And he only has 1 fight since 2019. So he fought in November 2019. Then he just fought again in April of 2022. So this will be his second fight in 3 years.
The question is this: who is available for him to fight? You know what I'm saying?
He could have fought JoJo.
Yeah,
Cambosis.
Right. You know what? This is the thing, though. They not trying to fuck that money up, and not only that.
That means that they don't believe in him. They don't believe that he can just beat everybody.
I think they just want to get him ring time. They just want to get him ring time. I don't think that they don't think he can beat JoJo or whatever. I think they just want to get him some ring time, get him some practice or whatever, and fucking and fight Tank. I don't think that it's they don't, you know. I don't think that it's they don't have confidence in him. I think they're just trying to get him some fucking ring time to make sure he's not rusted going into the Tank fight, because it ain't not fucking that money up. It ain't gonna happen, bro.
So this is another thing, right? That got me like, I don't know what you're doing, Ryan, if these rumors are true, they said he's fighting at 140 pounds.
What's up with the VADA testing? I heard he don't want to do VADA. What's up with that?
He claiming that
lot,
he claiming that Tank and them didn't ask him to do VADA. Tank is claiming that they did ask him to do VADA, and I don't want to put the damper on it, bro. But if you refuse to get a drug test, then I ain't fighting your ass.
Who tests for a fight before the fight is scheduled in May?
Yeah. So that's the so
like,
so we'll see.
I know like who tests for the fight, and Gervonta Davis never said, like, I didn't ever see where he said that Tank Davis is refusing drug testing.
Well, somebody a fan had tweeted at him, said, "Hey, why didn't you because Tank had tweeted out like, damn, he looked big if I find out somebody cheating, blah blah blah, whatever." And then a fan said, "Why didn't you try to get him to do VADA or something?" And then Tank quoted his tweet and said, "I tried."
Well, of course they're gonna do VADA. I mean, when the fight is signed, you can't.
As long as it's sanctioned, it's VADA test.
Yeah,
you know, when you in a clean boxing program, that shit is year round, bro. That shit
That's only WBC though, coach.
Yeah, that's true too.
So I mean, all these stories coming out about putting false narratives out, like, oh, Ryan refused the drug test. Like, I don't like that shit, straight up and down. Like, you know what I'm saying? People putting them fucking stories out. I don't like that shit because that's putting false narratives out there. Now, when the fight with Gervonta Davis comes, if that's the case, then that's the case, right? Then we talk about it. We can't talk about him testing for Tank Davis when they ain't even fucking, you know what I'm saying, got the fight finalized yet. Fight ain't even finalized yet. We ain't even got no fight date. They both fighting separate opponents. So how the fuck he supposed to be testing for Tank Davis and they ain't even got no fight date yet? And they both fighting different opponents.
All that shit aside, my thing is we was gonna hold Tank accountable if he didn't fight somebody that was credible. You understand? So shit, for somebody who really believed that Ryan could have had some success in that fight, now that doubt is declining because you don't even want to fight a credible fight before that. So the improvements that I have seen you don't have a credible opponent for me to think that there's any validity to things that you're improving on.
Hey, bro. All I know is, this how I look at it. We know one thing. We getting a fucking Ryan Garcia and Tank fight. So, I don't give a fuck if he go fight Joe Schmo. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if Tank fight Joe Schmo and then fight Ryan. Because, I mean, I think Tank going to end up stopping Garcia. I think it's going to be a good fight until a point. And then he going to get caught with some shit. And he going to go to fucking sleep. So,
his style tailor-made for Tank, coach. You so right.
Going forward. Hector Garcia gonna go forward, and I see how his hands are slow, and he gonna get caught in between some shit, and he gonna get knocked the fuck out. So
because he shoot his whole load, no homo. Yeah. You understand? He shoot his whole load, and then once he shoot his whole load, you talking about Tank, somebody with supreme head movement, supreme feet, supreme timing. Man,
then he gonna catch him with some short, hard shit.
And he don't even fight behind the length that he got. We always talk about how we hate tall fighters that don't fight behind their length. He's a prime example. But Colbert was dumbass wanted to fight with him in the pocket like that. You understand? And he was too small. Tank bigger than Colbert, man.
It's not just that. Colbert, but when Colbert was letting his hands go, he fucking was putting some shit on Garcia. But the thing is, Garcia's hands are slow, and he don't get his hands back to his head fast enough. And that's where he gonna get caught. He gonna get caught with one of them hard fucking uppercuts and shit, and that's gonna be it. And so we gonna get to see the Ryan and Tank fight. That's what I'm more looking forward to than this fight coming up with Tank, because I don't think Garcia got what it takes. I think he gonna have a little success, and then Tank gonna be patient, and then he gonna catch him with one of them hard upper fucking cuts, and that's gonna be it. It's gonna be over with. So I just don't see this shit being as I think this is the only credible opponent that Tank had was available to him, and he took it. But this is not going to be a hard fight for Tank. I think he's going to stop him, and it's not going to be a big deal. So I could care less about this fight. I just want to see him and Ryan. I think that's gonna be a good fight, bro.
I think you ain't giving Hector Garcia enough credit, man. Hector Garcia can fight. I think this is a hell of a fight for Tank. To me, I think this is the best fight that Tank has taken in his career. To me, this is my opinion.
I agree.
I think this is the best fight he's taken in his whole career. I think this is going to be his toughest fight, and I think that Tank will get him up out of there. But because Hector Garcia, he likes to go toe to toe. Like Hector Garcia, he's going to be there to get hit. But one thing I see happening, and I see Hector giving him a lot of problems early. You know what I'm saying? And when Tank, it's going to take a Tank a while to figure him out. You know what I'm saying? But when he do figure him out, Hector Garcia has defensive flaws, and Tank is going to eventually catch him, hurt him, and get him up out of there. That's how I see it going. But I think that this is Gervonta Davis's toughest fight that he's had in his career.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I agree with everything.
I think what you call him so far to me, and I think it ain't gonna be no different. I think the toughest fight Tank had so far was Leo, and Leo got caught and knocked the fuck out. I think that was the toughest fight Tank been in so far was Leo, because Leo was putting some fucking mitts on Tank, bro. He was. But I think Garcia, I'm telling you, bro, you gonna see. I think Garcia has too many. He gets over his front knee too many times. His hands are slow, and he gonna get caught in between shots with some hard shit, and that's gonna be the end of it. That's how I see it.
To me, it wasn't Leo Santa Cruz, because Leo was doing that pity pat shit. So when he was fighting Leo, like if you know boxing, you knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? You knew Leo was leaving this shit wide open, and it wasn't no danger to what Leo Santa Cruz was doing. He don't have no punching power. All that shit was pity pat.
Eyes got swollen in that fucking fight.
But that Leo Santa Cruz, he was just pity patting him and shit. So Tank wasn't worried about Leo Santa Cruz. He knew, okay, I'm gonna keep on letting him throw this shit, and I'm gonna get his ass up out of here when I catch him. And so Leo Santa Cruz wasn't the fight I was looking at on edge. I was looking at that shit like, yeah, Leo gonna get his ass knocked out. I already can see it. With Hector Garcia is a much better fighter than Leo Santa Cruz to me. A much tougher fighter than Leo Santa Cruz is. I'm telling you.
I don't think so.
And he got more tools in the toolbox.
He do way more tools than Leo Santa Cruz.
Man,
I think. I just think that you're not giving Hector Garcia enough credit. And this fight ain't no tune. See, you talking like, oh yeah, man, Tank just gonna go in here and just walk through this dude. It's a tune-up.
I said he gonna walk through him. I said what I said. I said that
it's not a tune-up.
It's gonna be competitive early, and then he gonna get his timing down because his hands are fucking slow. I watched him against Cobra. His hands are slow. He gonna slip one of them fucking shots and fucking uppercut the shit out of him, and it's gonna be over with. Watch, you'll see. His time, his feet.
I mean, we saying the same outcome. We saying the same outcome. I'm just saying that I think it's gonna be a pretty tough fight for Tank. You know, in the first half of the fight, I think the fight is gonna be, pretty tough.
What I'm saying is,
what I'm anxious to see. Go ahead.
Punches, Leo landed a lot of punches on Tank. I don't care if it's pity pat, not. They ain't pity pat when you're fucking.
That's because you're going in the fight and you're not worried about Leo Santa Cruz hitting you.
But your fucking game plan eyes are
not to stay away from Leo Santa Cruz. Your game plan is not defense. He's just sitting there like, okay, this dude can't hit. I'm gonna walk his ass down eventually, and I'm gonna fucking make his ass. You know what I'm saying?
But his eyes were swelling in that fight. Is what I'm telling you.
Well, anybody can make anybody's eyes swell. Exactly. It wasn't Leo Santa Cruz didn't present any type of danger to Gervonta Davis. It was nobody was looking at that fight like, oh
this
man,
ain't dangerous for him. This fight is not dangerous, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, this fight is not dangerous.
All right.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, coach.
Right, that's what you think.
Because Gervonta don't have a real high. He ain't real active. And we all know to break down that high guard that dude like to fight with, you understand, once you get in the pocket with him, he put that high guard up. You gonna have to throw a lot of punches to manipulate that high guard.
Bro,
watch. And that ain't what Tank do.
Watch. That's all I'm gonna say.
But like a nigga, you saying watch, but you ain't saying nothing really different.
I told y'all why. He fucking his hands are slow.
I'm
He's
telling
going
you
to
that it's
get
going to
fucking.
be.
He gonna slip
In
that
the
shit
first
and
half,
crack the fuck out of him, and it's gonna
in
be
the
done.
in the first half, it's going to be a tough fight for Tank. He eventually going to figure him out because Hector Garcia is defensively flawed. So Tank is going to catch him in sleeping. But I think, like I said, my opinion is different from yours because you think that Leo Santa Cruz was the most dangerous fight for Tank up to now, and I don't think so. I
As
think
far as
Hector
losing,
Garcia
I'm not
is
talking
his best
about
fight
getting
on
knocked
paper.
out. Listen,
On
I'm
paper, I
not
think
talking
Hector
about getting
Garcia
knocked
is
out.
the most difficult fight.
I'm saying this. As far as not getting, because Leo was having a bunch of success in that fight. If you go back and watch that fight, the motherfucker, he was landing a lot of fucking shots on Tank, right? He was letting his hands go. What I'm saying to you is this: Garcia and Leo Santa Cruz is a fucking good ass boxer. Is no question about that from all of his success. So what
Bro,
I'm saying
Hector
is,
Garcia is more skillful than Leo Santa Cruz.
I don't think so. I think he's
Well,
bigger.
now
I
I'm
gotta
about to tell
I
you
gotta
full of
go with
shit.
Key on
I
that one.
think he's
Tell you
bigger.
full of shit now.
Man,
If
I
you think
think
that
he's
Leo
bigger.
Santa Cruz is more skillful as a
He's
boxer
a bigger fighter than
than,
Leo. That's all.
Hector Garcia. Nah.
Leo
Bro,
just a high pressure to me. And for
bro.
real, he was bigger than everybody at 130. Leo was long at
Only thing I'm
130.
gonna say is this, bro. Y'all gonna
He's
see.
126. He was fighting
Yeah,
at 126.
126. Exactly. He was long for that weight class. Like, man, dude, I wasn't impressed by dude's skill level. Now his activity level, that's impressive because Leo gonna fight your ass all 12 rounds, and he gonna take your best punch.
Well,
Until
like I said, I'm just glad, regardless of all of this shit, who better, who not. I just said this. I'm glad we're gonna get the motherfucking Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fight. That's what I'm happy about.
No, back to my original, right? My original, what I was originally trying to say is that if the rumors are true that Ryan Garcia is fighting this next fight at 140 pounds, but he got to fight Tank at 136, I think they're making a mistake because you already got a tune-up Rudy Poop that you fight. Why not go into the fight at the same weight that you're going to fight your biggest fight in your career at? Why not go into the fight and see how you feel making 136 pounds? Because we know Ryan Garcia ain't fought at 135 since Luke Campbell. Since he fought Luke Campbell. That was in 2020. He ain't fought at the weight in over 2 years. So now you're going to go into this next fight for a tune-up and have your fight at 140 pounds when you're going to be fighting Tank at 136? Because one thing we do know is Ryan Garcia and his whole team, they tried to get the catch weight higher. They tried to get the fight at 140 pounds or, somewhere in between at like 137. But, Tank Davis's team, they were only willing to budge a pound. They was only willing to budge a pound. So why would you do that? Like, I think that's a stupid move. That's not smart. He gonna get in the ring with Tank, not knowing how he gonna feel, fighting at 135 again. Or, fighting at 136.
How his body gonna respond.
Yeah, how his body is gonna respond. Why are you, like I said, I don't know if this is true, but this is the rumor that I heard that he gonna be fighting his next fight against this Gesto dude at 140. Why would you do that? That's not a smart move to me.
I mean, that's on him. I don't give a fuck. Them bitches could fight at 200 pounds. I don't give a fuck. I just want to see them two motherfuckers get in there. I can care less if Garcia making a mistake and going up there to 140 and put in that 4 extra pounds, bro. That's on him. That's his decision. Them motherfuckers signed the contract, so let's get it in. I don't give a fuck. If it's a detriment to him, his fault. Just like it was a detriment to Roy for the going up in 198 pounds of pure muscle and going back down and fucking with Tarver. He should have fucked over Tarver first, then went up there. That's on him. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
But see, my thing is that
I expect more Oscar.
Yeah. My thing is that the decision making is wrong, bro. The decision making is wrong because if you having a tune up, this is the time where you see if you can still make the weight. Because if you miss the weight, hey, well, you just missed it. It's a fucking tune-up. You know what I'm saying? You see if you can still make the weight, and then after you make the weight, you see how your body responds in the ring. He haven't been at the weight in a long ass time. You know how you're gonna perform at 140 pounds because your last 2 fights was at 140. You ain't been at 135, 136 in over 2 years. Going on 3 years. So that's not like, to me, well, shit.
What he fought for Tuna?
It'll be 3 years. It actually went, by the time they fight, Ryan Garcia would have not been at 136, 135 pounds in 3 years.
When he fought for Tuna, I thought
3 years went by the time they fight.
I thought he fought for Tuna at 135.
They moved it up.
Oh, okay.
Moved it up. Yeah. He fought at Fortuna at 140.
Oh, okay.
And this fight before that wasn't at 135.
The fight before that wasn't at 135. It was like at 138, 140 pounds. Somewhere like that.
Damn.
So,
damn.
Chetty Peep said he ain't seen enough of Hector. Yeah, Hector can fight. And he's an Olympian. He can box. Now, yeah, he don't got the hand speed, but he got that pressure. He do a lot of things. Hector can fight. He's solid. Like, to me, like I said, once again, this is the toughest fight that Tank has ever taken in his career. Like my man Junior the Truth said, it's an argument because you could say I don't see Leo Santa Cruz in this conversation at all. But me, you could say Mario Barrios, because Mario Barrios was just difficult because of his size. His size. He was so much bigger than Tank. No, Barrios is damn shit. 5'11", 5'10". You know what I'm saying? 5'11". I think Hector Garcia almost 5'10".
Shit, I said Barrios because that's the only time I seen Tank look like he needed a minute. Shit,
nah, he was just cautious.
Man, it's a span in that fight where Barrios catch Tank, and you could see Tank take that breath. Like, you seen him regroup. You seen his punch output ain't the same for about a minute and 10 seconds before we regroup.
I mean, he was fighting a much bigger fighter, and Tank had to be more cautious too. You know what I'm saying? Fucking dude was much bigger than him, bro, and stronger. You know, so.
But that's just how I judge the toughest fight by you know what I mean, the success that the other person have against you.
I mean, bro. I mean, Leo had success, bro. I mean, it's just that nigga got fucking clipped. And he made a mistake throwing 3 right hands in a row, and fucking Tank timed that shit perfect, and that was it, lights out. But you know, it was a good fight up to that point, bro. You know, getting it in.
My man Junior True says Barrio was able to neutralize a lot of his shit early. He controlled the distance and pressed the action. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was that size. It was the size. Tank had a difficult time getting inside on Barrios. And Barrio, but that's what showed me that Tank don't belong at 140 pounds. That's what showed Gervonta Davis that he don't belong at 140 pounds, because Barrios wasn't even close to being the best 140 pounder out there. But I think that it could have even been more of a dangerous fight. Barrios killed himself trying to make 140. But that just shows you Tank is only 5'4".
Yep.
Somebody that's 5'4" shouldn't be fighting guys that's, you know what I'm saying, 5'10", 5'11", walk around, you know what I'm saying, weighing 160 something pounds.
See, my whole thing key about it is with Ryan Garcia, it ain't the fact that I don't think Tank gonna win the fight, but it's just I want to see how he gonna get inside of Ryan, because he got to get inside because of the reach. That's what I'm more curious about. And Ryan got good hand speed, and he got that quick movement with his feet, not side to side great movement. I'm talking about the quick movement with his feet, and you know what I'm talking about. He got that fucking quick twitch.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I want to see how Tank is gonna overcome Ryan Garcia's reach and that speed and power. That's my biggest thing that I'm curious about with Tank against Ryan. So that's why I'm excited to see this fight, because I want to see how you're not gonna be able to just walk Ryan down and just take his shots, because the bitch can fucking crack. So that's my biggest thing. I want to see how Tank is gonna get inside on Ryan and knock him out. So
my thing with my whole thing, man, with the Ryan Garcia fight, one thing that is dangerous for Ryan is how he stands straight up and lock his knees out. If he stands straight up and lock his knees out against motherfucking Tank, when Tank catches his ass, it's gonna be real motherfucking ugly. It's gonna be real ugly if he fighting like that with his knees straight locked out and Tank catches that. Now, Junior say that he got that he chinny, right? I don't think that he chinny because I saw when he took a clean shot. See, this is the difference between being chinny. To me, chinny is when you get hit and you hurt, right? When you get caught and you actually visibly hurt and it take you a while to recover. That was a flash knockdown. We've seen damn near every fighter in their career. Most fighters have been knocked down, like, you know what I'm saying, where they get right back up and they not hurt. It was a flash knockdown. Now, I don't say that he's chinny because the way that he got up and he wasn't hurt and he recovered so fast, like, that doesn't show chinny to me, because he took a clean ass shot. His head was straight back in the air and he got hit dead on the motherfucking chin, but he wasn't hurt. And he popped back up, and when he got up, he went straight after what's his name? Goddamn Luke Campbell. He went straight towards Luke Campbell. You know what I'm saying? Now, chinny, like I said, is when you get cracked and it takes you rounds to recover.
And your legs lock up and all of that shit, like fucking like Amir Khan. That's chinny.
Yeah, like Amir Khan. That's chinny. Daniel Dubois. What we saw on Saturday, if y'all watched the undercard of Tyson Fury and goddamn Derek Chisora, Daniel Dubois. That motherfucker's chinny. That's chinny. But you know what I'm saying? Anybody can get caught with a flash knockdown. It's about how are you going to take the punch, right? If you get dropped, how are you going to recover?
Daniel Dubois lost again? I couldn't see nothing this weekend.
Bruh, I'll tell you about it, Coach. Call me out because we talked about it earlier on the show. You wasn't in here. I already cooked on it. But yeah, man, he didn't lose, but he should have. That shit was bad. He looked horrible. But he definitely.
Tyson Fury Chisora.
Lubin is chinny. Yeah, Jay Chestnut. Lubin is chinny. J Rock is chinny. Amir Khan shit. That's chinny to me. A lot of people think that Caleb Plant is chinny. I just think that Caleb Plant got stamina. I think that he more so got stamina problems. He moves and he don't have the stamina to, you know what I'm saying, move like he do. Yeah, Junior, the truth. That's a fact. King Kong Ortiz, he chinny. Now, older, he can't absorb those shots like he could, you know what I'm saying, at a younger age. My man Zenith say, I'm not going to state the obvious, but if we call Ryan chinny, we got to add a lot of people to that list.
What's up, baby? I'll go with my wife.
Oh, there you go. Lania, what's going on with it, Queen? The Queen is in the building. Salute to you. But yeah, man. So yeah, I think that, like, to me, I looked at Ryan Garcia getting dropped by Luke Campbell. I looked at it the opposite of what everybody else looked at it. Everybody else was laughing and clapping and saying that, we knew he had a weak chin, but it didn't really show me that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really show me that. It showed me like, okay, yeah, he could take a punch and he could take a punch and keep on going and recover fast. But like I said, his biggest flaw is he lock his knees out, and when he throws his hook, he leaves his head up in the air. Now he's been working on that. I saw him work on that his last fight. That's what I want to see in this dude that he fights right next. I want to see, has he continued to work on those flaws, and has he fixed that? Because he's gonna need to fix that before he get in the ring with with Tank. That's gonna be some, but you know, Joe Goosen is a no nonsense trainer, and he gonna drill shit in you over and over and over and over. And I think that once Ryan Garcia got with Eddie Reynoso in them, I think that slowed up his learning process, right? Because you got in there, all the focus is on Canelo. You watch it, you trying to do shit that Canelo do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like he said, they wasn't really paying attention to him. They was more worried about Canelo Alvarez. So I think that Ryan Garcia, he needs a coach that's gonna be on his ass. Somebody that's gonna, you going to the gym. This is the time you got to be at the gym. You know what I'm saying? Every day. And from what I was hearing is that Eddie Reynoso was kind of like, you know, hey, if he come, he come. We focus on Canelo. If he show up, he show up. And somebody like that, Ryan Garcia, he got into the mode to where he like, man, fuck it, I ain't coming today. They ain't paying attention anyway. You know what I'm saying? Oh, today I get up, I don't feel like it, I ain't going today. I think he kind of got in that mode.
I mean, he's just like all them guys. Them kids are maturing, bro.
Right.
And they're maturing now, man. You could see those. You could see him, Devin, and Shakur. They turning into men now, bro. So you know, things change in people's life, just like everybody, bro. So you know, I think he's more focused now, and maybe the boy went through what he went through with his mental issues and shit like that, and you know, he's maturing as a man, just like Devin and Shakur and Tank. I mean, Tank matured a little later than those guys because of, you know, just like his environment that he came from, like Knockout was saying before, you know. So it's just he's maturing, and you can see his body maturing. You can see all those guys' bodies maturing as they get older. So they're growing into men, like real getting a man strength and all that kind of shit. So it's gonna be interesting, bro. I'm just happy that we get in this fight, bro. And Tank is moving the way we've been wanting him to move now. So I'm just happy about everything that's going on so far.
Yep. Well, what you got to and salute, Junior, man. I appreciate that. Knockout, man. What you got to add on there? If you've been listening,
man, I just caught the tail end. I had a call, but yeah, man. Like
about a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, feel that Ryan Garcia is very chinny, and I didn't look at it that way. But
I mean, he got put down. He got put down by Luke Campbell, but he was never hurt, bro. So I can't call that man chinny like that. Now, do I think he got a lot of deficits in the fight with Tank? Yeah, but he got a lot of advantages and shit. Like he got shit you can't teach, like size and fucking length and hand speed and power and shit. You know what I mean? So while I'm not gonna call him chinny, I just don't think he's on the level of Tank Davis. But shit, he got a chance to go prove all of us wrong, and that's what boxing is about. But to call that man chinny because he got caught flush by Luke Campbell, got put down, but he got up and got right back on his front foot and proceeded to continue to do what he was doing. It ain't like he had to hold and grasp and shit. I think too many times fight fans will see somebody get put down and automatically they chinny. It's certain shots that if you get hit with them, they putting anybody down because you just caught him perfectly at that time. Maybe he was off balance. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was off balance. Maybe he caught him right when his foot was in the air because he was stepping forward and he caught him just perfectly at that time. But he got up, he recovered, he didn't need to hold, he didn't need to get on his back foot, he didn't need to survive. He just kept boxing. So I can't say a fighter's chinny just because they've been down. You know what I mean? Earl Spence been down before. You know, plenty of fighters have been down before.
Is that's what impressed me the most. It's not about because we want to see how a fighter reacts if he gets dropped, because 99% of fighters in their career, they gonna get dropped. Now we want to see how you react. Andre Ward, the best fighter, you know what I'm saying, to one of the best fighters that ever stepped in the ring. Ward got dropped twice, but we know how he reacted. We know how fast he was able to recover. So Ryan impressed me because I said, okay, now I got to see how he reacts and how he recovers when he do get hit. And he went straight out.
And I did misspeak. I did misspeak. And shout out Big Doe. She right. I didn't mean he got dropped. Earl got hurt before. So my bad, bro. My fault. But the point
is more damaging if you just get dropped and it's a flash knockdown than when you stay on your feet and you visibly hurt.
Bro, this shit is motherfuckers act like that shit is fucking.
Shit,
You in a fight, bro. This you motherfuckers
coach
get
up
hurt.
here, and he a Devin fan. Like, I'm not gonna call Devin Chinny, but if you calling Ryan Chinny, then you got to have a conversation about Devin because he actually looked wobbled and looked hurt before, and I'm not even calling Devin Chinny, bro. Like, that shit happened to fight.
Man, boy, did y'all see that time? Who that was? Fucking caught Floyd, and Floyd was at the end of the bell. I think it was McDonald, and Floyd
he locked
right there. But he was right there by his corner. He walked.
Floyd locked up. Yeah. His whole body locked up. But
that shit happened, bro.
And then we all saw what Shane Mosley did to him. Like, shit, that shit happened.
I think that a lot of people kind of like were so excited to see Ryan, because a lot of people don't fuck with Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't fuck with Ryan Garcia. So I think at that moment, people already had been seeing all of the flaws that he had, right? And they was just waiting for the moment for him to get set down. And then when he got set down, everybody was just like, oh shit, I knew it. But then we didn't take the time to think like, damn, how did he take the punch? How fast did he recover? And what did he do after that? And that's what I was basically looking for.
And that's why being in great shape is so fucking important, bro, because it helps you recover fast. You know what I'm saying? Man, we done seen through history a lot of motherfuckers get hurt, bro. Fuck Muhammad Ali got knocked down by fucking who was that fucking guy? Muhammad got up and whooped his ass, but motherfucker caught his ass and he fucking put him down, bro. Shit, it happens. It's a fucking fight, but it don't make you chinny. Chinny is when you can catch a guy and not really hit him on a good spot, and they start fucking their legs start wobbling.
Amir Khan, Daniel Dubois, you know what I'm saying? Julian Jackson, but a lot of, you know what I'm saying? If y'all too young to know who that is, but Julian Jackson, he was a motherfucking beast, but the motherfucker, he was chinny.
My man's brought up Daniel Dubois. Shout out to him for. My man's brought up Daniel Dubois. Shout out to Daniel Dubois for almost fucking up my parlay, but then coming through at the end. Boy, he had me hot.
You lost the Chocolatito though, huh?
Yeah, I lost that one, but I had two separate ones. So I had one with him, one with Estrada. So I still ended up good because that one I was split on. But Daniel Dubois was supposed to be for sure. he had me, boy. He had me worried, man.
What it do? Yeah, man. Daniel. I was talking about that. I cooked on that earlier knockout. That shit was.
Oh yeah.
I cooked on that shit. I cooked on Estrada and all that shit earlier.
Hey, when he went down, Keith, and he didn't even get punched, bro, I was like, dog.
He didn't want to fight no more, bro. And that dude, like I said earlier, I don't know if that guy, if they had told that dude like you not to come in here and win. Make it look competitive. Do it, and I think he went a little bit too hard on Daniel Dubois, and I think they told him like, hey, you know what we told you. And because
you ain't wrong, bro. He just stopped punching, bro. He just stopped punching.
He just like fucking, you know. It was kind of like it clicked in his head, like, oh shit, I'm gonna lose this money that they gonna pay me. I better chill. Like, watch it. You gotta watch this shit, coach. He let up all the way off the gas, and Daniel Dubois was down there, wanted to walk to him and tell him, you know what, I quit. He didn't want to fight no more. He was done, and this was multiple rounds.
Bro, he hit him. He put him down like 3 or 4 times in the first round, coach, and then come out the second round. He ain't throw no shots, bro. He ain't throw no shot. I'm like, bro, this shit don't look right, fam. But I'll take it, guys.
That was one of them rigged fucking fights.
It was weird, but
I can't.
Like I said, what Knockout was saying, he was on the parlay, so I was glad. But then I also realized, like, nah, something wasn't right about this shit. Why dude do that? You know what I'm saying? Unless he was just, he didn't even look like he was out of shape to where he just threw himself, you know what I'm saying, punched himself out.
And when you a heavyweight like that, bro, when you a heavyweight like Daniel Dubois and you getting rocked like that by a dude that came up from cruiserweight, bro, you might well leave that shit alone, bro.
He wasn't even a big cruiserweight.
Nah, he literally came up from cruiserweight and did you like that, bro. You might well put it down, cause bro, you food. Like, Joe Joyce took his whole. Joe Joyce took all his soul about it, man.
Remember when they were talking about him and Wilder, dog? Imagine how ugly that shit would have been once Wilder touched goddamn Daniel Dubois. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Man, that shit would have been so goddamn nasty.
He can't handle none of them dudes, man. He can't handle none of them, bro. None of them at the top. So he right there with that regular WBA championship, man. Like, he can keep boxing if he want to, but if he trying to be champion, man, that shit will never happen. He might well his sister though, she nice. He might well just try to train his sister, become part of her camp, and just leave that shit alone, bro. Cause he gonna get hurt, bro. He up there in that weight class where you can't play with that shit, man. And he too damn chinny and he already got it. He got like 3 of his eye bones broke by Joe Joyce already, bro. He needs to just
shit. Look what Zenith said. We posted. He said, wait, no, this one right here. He said that he heard the WBA got a 3 knockdown rule. Maybe you could check that. I don't know if you know off the top knockout. He said Dubois was supposed to be waved off after the last knockdown.
You might be right.
One of the rounds before the round was over too. Did you see that?
You say what?
They stopped before the round.
Yeah, bro. It was like 20 seconds left in the round, bro.
And they stopped the round way before the round was over.
Man, that shit was rigged, nigga.
Hey, Cole, man, I promise we ain't making this shit up. It's the co-main on the Tyson Fury card. You can go watch it, bro. Look, they stopped that shit 20 seconds. I promise that you know how they show the clock. That motherfucker said 30, then it got down to 20, then that clock disappeared for about 2 seconds and the bell rung, bro.
Bro, and I'm looking right at it. But I'm glad, I'm clapping like hell yeah, they saved him.
Hey, me too. I ain't gonna lie. And Junior in here, shout out to Junior. He trying to get Daniel Dubois murdered and shit.
I said that earlier, but Junior, it's crazy because earlier in the show I said I want to see Big Baby versus Dubois. I said, but Frank Warren is not gonna put him in there versus Big Baby because you know that fight can be made. Frank Warren and Bob Arum, they do a lot of business together. That's not a problem to make that fight.
Yeah, facts. At all. Put him on the next Tyson Fury card, bro. But Daniel Dubois, that'll be murder, bro.
Dubois because he ain't it. Frank Warren know he ain't it. Now, hopefully he just give up on Dubois and say, you know what, I'll throw him in there with the rules because he ain't it. He can't beat.
Hey, whatever the over under is on that fight, key, I got the under, bro.
Yeah,
whatever it is, I got the under, bro. I'm telling you right now, dog. I got the under.
You know who else? You know who will beat his ass, right? I'm just gonna name the up and coming heavyweights: Philip Hargrove, Big Baby Jared Anderson, and shit. That motherfucking white boy that came out the Olympics, he ain't even fighting for a round yet. He might be.
Not only him, that Tasmanian Devil Topper ain't got over there. That Richard Torres dude. Richard Torres.
Richard Torres.
You talking about Torres? Okay.
I call him a white boy because he look white though. Richard Torres look white, but I was talking about Richard Torres.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, he'll put hands on that boy, man. He's too aggressive. Way too aggressive for that boy.
Junior said it's time for Bob Arum to feed them UK heavyweights. Big Baby, Dubois, White, Fabio Wardley, all them dudes.
He don't got rights on White or Fabio Wardley. They with the zone, but he can definitely feed him Dubois though. He can definitely feed him Dubois, but that's
what I said. Torres to do it. Hey, that motherfucking Jerry Curl head ass white boy looking. Hey, he look like a white boy. I know his name.
Hey, him and Big Baby will get him out of there within 2 rounds, bro. Real shit.
His skill level is shit, dude. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Who that, Torres?
Yep, his skill level is garbage.
He's a lot better, but see what I'm saying is he'll catch. All he gotta do is catch Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois slow as a bitch.
He's so aggressive and he got fast feet and he got too much dog for Daniel Dubois. He'll just go in there and run over him, bro. Real shit. He'll run him over.
A motherfucker with anybody with a head as big as Daniel Dubois, they can't get out of the way of shit. Look how big that motherfucking head is, dog. He ain't getting out of the way of nothing.
I felt bad for his sister because she was over there just screaming and shit. She know her brother ain't it, boy. She was trying to root him on and shit, man. This shit, it looked bad, bro.
Hey, that motherfucker was in the corner like, I thought y'all told me they fixed the fight.
Hey,
part of the deal.
Hey, check this out too. The cruiserweight dude, Lorena was his name. Bro, he had a 50% KO ratio at cruiserweight. He only had 14 knockouts and 30 fights at cruiserweight, bro.
Hey, coach, you gotta go check this shit out. You gotta go watch that shit, dog. Man. But man, we got a lot more to talk about tomorrow also. You know what I'm saying? What you got in that bag? Trying to hide. No, we got a lot more to talk about. Also, a lot more to talk about tomorrow because I didn't even cook on half of the shit that I want to cook on. So, man, but y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all hit the like button. Coach always representing. Hey, he representing him, you know, he always representing. I see that purple. Man, hit the like button before we get up out of here. Make sure that you sub to Knockout Boxing 86 TV if you ain't sub. Make sure that you sub to Glove Up Boxing and more. Hey, Coach gonna be back soon. He gonna be. Hey, they been waiting for the show. Coach gonna be back soon. So you know. Hey man, let me get y'all last words before we get up out of here. Knockout.
Hey man, look, appreciate everybody for tuning in to Keith Show, man. Y'all be sure to hit his like button on your way out of here. Be sure to subscribe to his channel. And then for me, I'll be live tomorrow. I got 2 videos dropping today on Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. I can't wait to hear Keith Cook on that. I know that's coming. I ain't even gonna ask him about it. I gotta make him talk about it. I know he's talking about interaction. I gotta hear what he got to say about that shit. But in case you care about what I got to say, that video will be uploaded tonight for me. And I'll be live tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Man, we got a real fun show for y'all tomorrow. We talking boxing. The TKO debate series will return next year, but for right now, we're making a bunch of lists. And tomorrow night, I'm gonna give y'all my top 15 prospects in boxing. Last week we did the top 15 power punches. So tomorrow night, y'all come through at 7:30 p.m. We're gonna count down the top 15 prospects in boxing for y'all. It's gonna be a fun show. As always, the panel will be open, and we're dropping daily content, man. But I'll see y'all next time. Keep another great show, brother, Coach OG. See you next time, and y'all boys take it easy, man. Everybody be safe, have fun, kiss the people that you love tonight, and I'll see y'all later, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be on the lookout for them videos too, Knockout.
Yes, sir. I got you.
And salute to everybody in the chat too. Coach, man, let them know. People want to know when you gonna make that comeback. When you know what I'm saying? A little layoff. Take your mind off mute. You're on mute.
I said I think I'm going home Friday, so me and the Queen might do a show Friday. But man, I just been running so much, bro. So you know how that shit go.
Yeah.
But I'll be back. I'm gonna start putting out videos when I'm out in Texas and everything like that, and try to go live as much as possible when I have time. But,
yes, sir.
But and peace to everybody in the chat, bro. Y'all keep on supporting my brother Keon, bro. And it's good to see you, brother. So y'all take care, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And salute to everybody that came through in the chat, everybody that commented, everybody that support the chat and the super chat. We will be back tomorrow because it's a lot to cook on. It's a whole lot that I gotta cook on, and we ain't got to half of it today. But like I said, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Before y'all leave out, make sure that y'all also go sub to Junior the Truth. Hell of a show, and it ain't about boxing, but he gonna entertain the hell out you. And make sure that you go sub to OTB Boxing School. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take you to school, film breakdown and all that. And he said he got Bomac coming on Thursday. Y'all just heard OTB say he got Bomac coming in the building on Thursday. So everybody been wanting to hear from Bomac. Make sure that y'all go sub to OTB Boxing School. But y'all already know what it is. I'm out. There you go, talking that boxing again. And we will be back tomorrow. We gone.
Enough to get me shook